And now, it's time for another episode with the two brothers who ice fish from the same hole, who have kicked the same field goals, and who will have you laughing from start to finish. Bringing you the sports, music, and entertainment straight from their Eskimo hut. It's the Eskimo Brothers Podcast.
Yeah, man. That fucking riff, baby.
It's a new one.
Yeah, I just pushed a random song.
Oh, it's fucking slaps, bro.
Copyright free.
Yeah.
Chill out, everybody.
Keep that one in the rotation.
Yeah, like that?
Yeah. Yeah, we're not stealing anybody's work, bro.
What up
Not
out
over
there? What up, everybody? Welcome in to Eskimo Brothers Podcast. Episode 87. Oh, my God, bro. We're getting closer to 100. I can't believe we've done this 87 times. I'll be
It's
honest.
crazy, yeah.
Every time I think about that, I'm just blowing my own mind. And usually when I think about it, is right at the top of the episode. That's why you got to hear it out there.
Exactly. Also, it's Father's Day. We're recording this on Sunday. Father's Day. You guys listening during the week, you know that we do this on Sundays most of the time, but it is Father's Day. Happy Father's Day to
Happy
you,
Father's
brother.
Day. Cheers, bro.
Cheers, man.
And fathers out there, we
And,
love
yeah,
you
all
guys,
you dads
man.
out there.
Cheers.
Hope you got to do what you wanted to do today. Drink, play golf, whatever you do. Sit on the couch and do nothing or whatever. I hope you got to do what you like to do.
If you're married, I hope you got your dick sucked.
Yeah, I mean, that has to happen. Ladies, if you're going to do it, give him a couple times a year, birthday and Father's Day.
Come on. Steak
come
and blowjob.
Yeah,
And we're not asking much.
yeah.
Maybe anal.
A little bit of gap action, bro.
What's wrong with that?
Show us your intestines, baby. It's gross. We were just talking about that earlier before you record.
Oh, just now when you said that, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, this is how this episode is going to go, by the way.
Hey, we hit record. You never know.
Father's Day, baby.
Yeah.
That's what we're talking about. Hey, it's our fucking day.
Yeah.
So relax out there. All you dads out there, we love you. And I hope really that you had a good day with your kids and your family.
Absolutely.
We had a good day. We had a great weekend. We had a great week. We had a great fucking week. I had a short week and love that. And yeah, man, happy to be back. I'm off tomorrow.
Nice. I'm not.
So I'm going to
Unfortunately.
I am going to get totally wrecked this evening.
Well, just because I'm working tomorrow, that has not stopped me from doing that same thing. So
And I will actually join you on that. That has not stopped me either.
yeah. Hey, we work from home, so it's a little easier. It's still a pain in the ass, but at least I'm not driving in fucking Addison traffic tomorrow
right.
hungover. That's for goddamn sure.
That's right. But it's been a great week. And again, hope all the dads out there have had a great weekend. Moms, wives, or whatever, take care of your man.
Yeah.
Suck his dick.
Yeah, do it. Spit on it.
Oh, I love it, dude.
I don't know.
Welcome in. Here we go.
This is the show, baby.
87. We're real short with the intro this time around because we got some stuff to get to and hang out and chat and have some cold beers.
Yeah, we'll try not to go 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
The last two episodes have been 2.5
Well,
hours.
the last three, I think, have touched
Yeah.
2 hours.
And I mean,
So-
it's not going to be the last time that happens, but
No.
we're aware of it. We
We
do
know.
know that.
We know. But, yeah, man, been a good weekend. Been a good time all over the place. So join us on YouTube, please. Make sure you join us. If you listen to us only, we're live on YouTube every time we record. Make sure you go out there to our YouTube channel, hit that subscribe button, which is free, completely free, costs you nothing. God knows you have a YouTube account. Everyone has a YouTube account. We would really appreciate it. And thanks for everybody that joins and hangs out with us. Hit that like button. Thank you so much.
Yes.
All right, bro. Let's get into it. There's been some great shit this week. Last week, we forgot to mention that The Flash was coming out.
Yeah, we did.
We were obviously super high on this because we talked about the trailer when it dropped. Both trailers, I believe. Knew this movie. Expectations were high.
Yes.
And we both went and watched it this weekend because we had to. The expectations were so high that when we watched the trailers, we both were talking like, hey, dude, this is going to be the best DC film that's ever been released due to the trailer.
Yeah. That
You know?
just from the trailer alone. And then we heard people who have seen it, like we talked about Tom Cruise even saying
It's the best,
best
superhero film.
movie he's ever seen. So we're like, man, that guy knows his shit, obviously. So we were super pumped about this one for sure.
How much is DC paying Tom Cruise to say that?
Yeah, who knows? But
Is what we wanted to say.
yeah.
However, we both went and watched the movie. We're leading off with this, bro, because we both went and watched it. We were so pumped about this movie going into it that we knew we were going to watch it and review it and all that fun stuff. Try to keep it as spoiler-free as possible, but all I can tell you is go see the fucking movie, and then you won't have to worry about it.
Yeah. No, you're not going to be disappointed.
All right. Took my daughter on Friday, like late afternoon, and you went on Saturday afternoon
Yes.
with your kiddo.
Mhm.
And let's just say, when I sat down for this movie, I was like, all right, okay, like it's real now. Like we're here, it's real. Keep your expectations in check a little bit. I know the expectations are high. You know, let's just keep them in check a little bit. And then forget about Ezra Miller's bullshit because, goddamn, bro, this movie was almost canceled because of this asshole. You know, all the money they spent was almost canceled because Ezra Miller is a piece of shit, basically.
Yes.
And obviously he's been getting help and whatnot. Now, I guess I should say, like, the premiere leading up to this, the premiere in L.A. or wherever the hell it was, Ezra Miller was there. And it was his first public appearance since he went off to rehab to seek help for his actions.
Yeah, he apologized on like in August of 2022 about all the shit that has gone down, which we talked about almost every time something happened with this guy, because there's almost every podcast, every week.
Every week.
We had a new story about this guy. And so finally in August, I don't know who it was, if it was him or somebody from his team, just grabbed him by the neck. I was like, dude,
Yeah.
you need to fucking get some help. And so he apologized, and then he went into the abyss. And you didn't see him for this whole year. He didn't do any press up for this movie at all. Like,
No.
he didn't do any of those talk shows or whatever like they normally do. He was non-existent for this whole year. And then the premiere happened, and he was out there. It was the first time you saw him in about a year.
And if you saw pictures of Ezra Miller at the premiere, you were probably saying the same thing I was, like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Man bun, kind of basically a female hair is
Yeah.
what it looked like. Now, is he? Okay.
He's a they-them person. Yeah.
Okay. So they were at the premiere.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that. Fuck you.
No, I can't do it.
I'm sorry.
If he was here in front of us and asked me politely to call him that, I would.
I would too, probably. But I'm
like-
going to call him a guy because he's a
Yeah.
guy. He has balls and a dick.
Yeah.
And anyways, that was his first public appearance at the premiere. He looked weird as shit, but he was talking in a mic. He sounded like a normal person, actually.
Yeah.
He said he was very thankful.
He looked.
You know, he said the director is a genius. He was very thankful. It's an amazing opportunity to play this character. Said all the right things, right?
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, well, whatever. Maybe that's good. But we also at the same time, I just want to say real quick, we were rooting for Ezra Miller. He's a
Yeah.
great actor.
Yeah, he's a hell of an actor.
So
Yeah, he seemed really humble.
yeah.
Is what I saw. And I
Yeah.
was just like, hopefully this guy's on the right track, getting it back to good, because he's only 30 years old. And this guy's got a massive career ahead of him that he almost threw away. And
Whoever got a hold of him and touch it to grab him and be like, get help, that's good.
he needs to thank the shit out of them too.
Right.
So
Yes, so the premiere was huge. Big deal, obviously. Leading up to this weekend where the Flash came out, like I said, I went Friday, Leaf went Saturday with our kids. Okay, let me just go on. It didn't disappoint, bro.
No.
It didn't disappoint.
It did
I
not.
was like I said, I was like, please lower your expectations a little bit. But at the same time, bro, I always thought, like, you know, when Ezra Miller was in as the Flash in DC, like the Justice League or whatever, I'm like, that guy's a hell of an actor. It's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I thought he did great. He led off the same way. It led into everything, you know, from there and you know, right after the Justice League, basically. And I was like, dude, he's killing it, dude. The acting is great. And then, of course, when he goes and, I mean, this is all trailer stuff, so you know he time travels.
Mhm.
Or goes to another universe or whatever, sees himself in another universe, plays
Yeah.
two characters in this movie,
yeah,
and did a hell of a job.
in different versions. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
not the same guy.
No,
Like one of them is older, and one of them's 18.
yeah, he's like 18 in the version that he runs into. I don't know how old he is in his universe. Like
He's young still, but he's not 18.
Yeah.
He's a little older than that.
Right.
I don't think he's quite like 30 or anything, but Plays two different characters in two different styles and killed it, in my opinion. Ezra Miller was such a good actor throughout this whole movie, dude.
Yeah.
The whole thing. I thought he was amazing. It's amazing how they can shoot that, by the way. And you don't know that it's crazy.
Yeah.
A lot
And
of
like these kind of movies don't get talked enough about the acting part.
No, not at all.
But that kid is insane. He's like on another level when it comes to acting because he comes from those independent films where, you know, you really got to be able to act and shit. And yeah, like I said, I was blown away by his acting too, you know.
100%. And this movie was so good, and it lives up to the expectations, in my opinion, with everything that we got, you know, from this character. Obviously, there's action in this movie. It's a comic book movie.
Yeah.
There's so much emotion that's involved in this with his mom and dealing with that. And that, again, that's in the trailer. We know that he's trying to save his mom.
Yes.
Is what the whole thing is. And the emotion from those two. By the way, the actress that plays his mom's fucking incredible.
Yes.
I thought that she did amazing.
Yeah, because we haven't seen her before yet.
And Ron Livingston played his dad, which that was new.
Yeah, that was a recast.
That's recast.
In Justice League, it was a different guy.
Different guy.
Yeah.
So Ron Livingston played his dad, which he was, you know, his parts were great.
Yeah, that guy's, I love that guy. He's
Yeah.
Office Space, bro.
Yeah. Of course. Yeah. Well, I wouldn't say I work too much or work too hard.
I don't say I've been missing it, Bob.
Yeah, that's right. We know she's been missing a lot of work. And it's like, I wouldn't say I've been missing it, Bob.
Classic.
Yeah. Ron Livingston was his dad in this, and I thought he was great too.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, for me, Ezra Miller killed it. And then, of course, leading up, we were all waiting on Michael Keaton. I almost wish they would not have revealed that Michael Keaton was in this movie.
Yeah, it would have been.
Because it was awesome, obviously, to see it. But it would have been so much better if it was just a surprise.
Yeah.
And you're like, what the holy shit? But it would have been hard because Michael Keaton was in this movie from the half of it to the end of it. So he was in it a lot.
Yeah. And I was surprised about the way they introduced him because you had already seen him in the Batman suit in the preview and stuff.
Yeah.
But the first time you see him, it's a little like at first I'm like, that can't be him. Like, but then you find out it is, and then you're like, oh shit, that's how they did it. And so yeah, it was pretty cool how they kind of revealed him that way. So
yeah, it was definitely different. Doesn't just come out in the bat suit right away.
Right.
It leads up to that, obviously.
Yeah.
But then we were all waiting on that. Of course, we were all waiting to see Michael Keaton. And it doesn't disappoint. Michael Keaton's incredible in this movie. He carries the whole second act and the rest of the way because it's Michael Keaton.
Yeah.
You know, but then you have Ezra Miller right there next to him kicking ass too. Mm-hmm. And, I mean, there's some crazy shit through this. This is basically DC's introduction to multiverse.
Yep.
That's what you get towards the end of the movie. You get the multiverse and some crazy shit. Some really cool shit.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't give a fuck about spoilers, bro. I don't care.
You might want to, if you don't want to hear it,
Yeah, I don't care.
Yeah.
Anyways, I'm just saying there's characters that have always been in the DC universe that show up.
Yeah.
That's what you get.
Yeah.
And we're talking like,
you get like a montage of it.
right.
Like, yeah.
But it's incredible.
It is.
The montage is incredible. I was like, holy shit.
Yeah.
Every time.
Yeah.
So it's incredible to see that. That was a really cool part. And then I got to say, like, I was invested in the movie because of the emotion side of it. And like I said, that's Ezra Miller kicking ass.
It was a great story.
Yeah.
Like, action and everything aside, the storyline was very well written. It's a well written movie, and it's got some emotional stuff. Tugs on your heartstrings a bit.
Yeah, absolutely. On all sides of it,
too.
I mean, it was really good, man, and I'm glad. I don't know. It doesn't seem like, for whatever reason, the Rotten Tomatoes score was like 90-something%. I think it's like 80-something now. So I don't know. More people are seeing it, I guess, or whatever. I don't know how anybody would not like this movie.
Yeah.
To me, this is probably the best DC film released.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess.
Definitely in the DCE, the universe.
Right.
And now, I mean, I don't know if I'd put it above Nolan's Batmans, because those Dark Knights.
Does that count, though?
I mean.
Or is that separate? Because I was just thinking about the original Batman. It's technically a DC film.
Right.
But we're talking about this little
universe
that got started by basically Zack Snyder.
In this universe, this universe that they've started the last few years, 100% it's the best.
I think it's the best film.
Yeah,
definitely. But it was crazy. I mean, you do get you get multiple Batmans in this film.
Yeah,
I'll say that, and you know that from the trailer. But I'm talking more than two.
Yeah,
that's what I'll say.
Yeah.
And it blows you away. You're like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I mean, my whole fucking theater, I'm not going to say when this happens. I'll just say my whole theater, when it did happen, they went nuts.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
Same. Ours was like, what the fuck?
Because it was an absolute, that hit me from left field. I didn't see that coming at all, dude.
Yeah.
So.
I agree. Budget for this film, we know, was over $200 million.
Yeah, massive.
There is a lot of CGI in this film that has been completely shit on.
Yeah.
By a lot of people, but the director came out and said it's supposed to look that way.
Yeah.
Because it's from like the Flash's perspective.
Yeah, the visual effects when he goes into his speed runs and stuff, he says that's on purpose because you're seeing it from his point of view. And he also wears these like yellow lenses when he does the speed thing. So he has a yellow tint to it and it's a little distorted. It's because he's going so goddamn fast. So
yeah.
So they did that on purpose. So, and I don't think a lot of people knew that before they went and see this movie, but
yeah, we didn't know going in.
Yeah,
that was what it was going to be. Now I will say, I thought I was expecting a better opening from the Flash, but they're on track for a 55 million debut.
Yeah,
which is not good.
Yeah, that's the first 3 days, which I thought it was going to be way more. I thought it was going to hit 100 million.
I thought we were going to get 100 million.
Yeah,
yeah.
Now they haven't calculated today's stuff, but we'll see what happens. But I mean, I don't see it. I figured word of mouth would get a ton of people in there this weekend, but I guess not. I mean, I think maybe Ezra Miller's stuff is
I know
still
a lot of people were not going to see this because of that.
Yeah, a lot of people kind of boycotted him and this movie because of that whole. Because I mean, he did some fucked up shit,
of course.
And
we talked about it. We were like, dude, this guy's going to bomb this fucking movie.
Yeah, and I was like, him being out for a whole fucking year. And I thought maybe it would kind of wash over, and Warner Brothers is behind him for sure. But I mean, if this thing doesn't make enough money that they want, they may recast it. I mean, who knows? But
James Gunn will definitely do that.
Yeah,
he'll be like, all right, we got to get this guy out of here.
Yeah, but we'll see, man. I mean, it's got a longer. It's going to make its money back for sure.
I would imagine. I mean, God, I hope.
Yeah.
But it's definitely, it opened up below Black Adam.
Yeah.
Black Adam opened to 67 million, and it is not going to pass that. That's shocking.
Yeah.
Because of
Black Adam was trash.
Yeah, and because of the fact that like there was so much hype around this movie with Keaton being back, I thought this is going to take off.
That alone, I thought would carry this fucking movie to a massive opening weekend just because
the trailer, bro.
Yeah.
I'm like, this thing's going to explode.
Yeah. Because I was pumped about it, man. I grew up watching Keaton as Batman.
Of course.
And I was, even though I saw the trailer when I first saw him on there, and I was like, oh, God, this is great.
Yeah. So, we flipped out. It was during the Super Bowl. They released that trailer.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, God.
Yeah.
Like I said, I wish they would have done that. But they were building hype for the movie. However, like I said, it is going to fall a little bit shorter than we all thought, or that me and Lee thought.
Yeah.
But we'll see, because it's Father's Day. So we'll see if they can pump it up a little bit more, and we'll see what happens. But it doesn't seem like it's going to be that great this weekend. We'll see what happens throughout the weekend and the next weekend. But like I said, man, when I saw it, this movie's awesome. It's definitely the best DC film in that universe, like I was talking about.
Yeah, I agree with that. Yep.
And I even thought Sasha Calle was great as Supergirl in this movie.
Yeah, that was a great casting. Yeah.
I thought she was awesome. The whole like teaming up Flash, Batman, and her together, trying to be. And by the way, Michael Shannon, of course, is back as Zod. It was great. He was so good as Zod and Man of Steel, and then he comes back and Michael Shannon's all time, bro. He's so good.
Yeah, he is.
So that guy's going to be great in pretty much everything he does, and just a great film overall. I guess there was a couple things that I was kind of like that was pointless, like the girl, like his crush or whatever. I'm like that was pointless. Like we could have completely cut that out and put Superman in.
Yeah.
You know, Henry Cavill should have been in there.
Yeah, that whole
Because we know his scenes got cut before the movie. We knew that was going to happen.
yeah, because they replaced him as Superman.
Yeah, which I'm still dumbfounded by.
Yeah, I don't get it.
I don't understand why you would replace Henry Cavill, who's arguably the best Superman that's ever been cast.
Yeah,
So
because I was hoping to see, because the Zack Snyder movies aren't that good.
no, I didn't.
Man of Steel wasn't like terrible. It's just, man, Snyder loves to shoot long fucking movies, dude, and it's
Yeah.
so long. And but yeah, like Cavill as Superman was perfect casting, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Batman and Superman was the worst shit I've ever seen in my life.
Me and you both agree that we
Yeah.
don't like Ben Affleck as Batman, and unfortunately, we got him in this movie.
Yeah,
Which is this his last film as Batman?
I think it is.
Thank God.
Yeah, because the next Batman movie that Gunn is making in the DCU is a totally different. It's Batman Beyond, and so that he's recasting that whole role. So it's not going to be Affleck for sure.
Good, because Ben Affleck, in my opinion, is not a good Batman.
Yeah, I don't like him.
Me either.
Yeah, I mean, I
never did.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I think we did our top 5 Batmans like fucking forever ago. Don't get me to
Yeah.
don't
It's
rely
one,
on me
it's
to
one
tell
of
you
the
what
early
episode.
episodes.
Yeah, and
Ben Affleck was not on either of ours.
yeah. No, we actually put him in one of the worst so
Yeah, we had Ben Affleck, Clooney, all those, like those are the worst.
yeah. So those are like neck and neck for the worst now. I
Yeah.
mean, Clooney takes it all time for sure, but
And he even admits that.
yeah.
He's like, I fucking bombed the franchise. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, you did.
But it really wasn't your fault.
Right.
But, you know.
But yeah, I'm kind of disappointed in the numbers, man. But I think it's because of the controversy and stuff behind Ezra Miller. Maybe
I think
still
so.
kind of lingering with it.
I was happy that he got help before this, though, and like trying
Yeah.
to turn his life around and whatnot. I mean,
Yeah, like-
everybody deserves a second chance.
Like you said, man, I'm rooting for the guy. Hopefully, he gets his career back on track, or his life. First of all, take care of that first. I mean, he's been out of the public eye for a year, so whatever he's doing, hopefully, it worked. And I did see that I kind of looked up some of his, because I know I think he went to trial earlier this year about the trespassing and burglary thing. What was it?
He kidnapped that young girl, right?
But he also broke into somebody's house or something.
Oh yeah, and he
stole
stole
some
their
shit.
credit cards and all that.
And
Yeah,
some,
a
like,
couple
liquor and stuff. I
A
was
couple that he met. Yeah,
I was like, this guy's the Flash. He can't buy his own liquor.
yeah. I know, dude.
So, but anyway, he actually, I think they dropped the burglary charge, and he pleaded guilty to the trespassing. So
Okay.
I didn't see any sort of like what his punishment was or anything. I mean, it's probably like slap on the wrist type stuff.
Yeah,
but,
yeah. And
but it looks like he's starting to own up to that shit, and he's starting to get it cleared up and owning up to it all. I mean, obviously, there's still a lot of stuff he has to go through.
oh yeah.
I
mean, you're gonna have to clean it up for
Yeah.
a few. Which, this has happened to several young actors like this. I mean, Jesus Christ, Robert Downey Jr. when he was young went through so much shit,
Yeah.
and he cleaned his life up and became Iron Man. And was great from then on. So it's possible.
Yeah,
You
it
just
is.
clean your shit up and recognize get help, and he obviously has. Now he's just weird. I
Yeah.
mean, let's just be honest.
Yeah.
He's weird. I mean, you can see him on the red carpet, and you don't think that's a normal dude.
Yeah, and I mean, he came out and said that he's got a bunch of mental problems, and so hopefully he's getting help for that. Maybe, I mean, like I said, like you said with the interview that he put out there, the little sound bites he put out, he sounded, like I said, humble.
He did. He did. He was very thankful.
Yeah, he's very
So
thankful.
that's good to see.
So yeah,
But hey, let me just say, real quick out there, if you're on the fence about it, go see The Flash. Trust me, it lives up to the hype. I loved it. Leaf loved it. Out of 10, what do you give it?
yeah, I mean, like you said, best DC movie in that universe. So I'm gonna give it. Yeah, it's 10 out of 10 for me.
10 out of 10?
Yeah,
I was going to go 9 out of 10 just because of a couple things. They cut Cavill out,
yeah,
and they kind of ditched on that. So that's kind of like a minus point for me.
okay,
So I'd say 9 out of 10. However, I mean, everything else is perfect.
yeah,
I mean, 7 points of that come from Michael Keaton coming back as Batman. Hello?
yeah.
I mean,
Alone that was amazing. Right?
I mean, you want to get nuts? Let's get nuts.
Yeah,
I mean, hello, we got the fucking and oh, by the way, there's so many Easter eggs in this movie.
oh yeah,
But
yeah,
I
absolutely.
think there's a ton of nostalgia and Easter eggs because of all that.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, good Lord. Like, you want to see some Easter eggs and some nostalgia? It's all there whenever he goes into Michael Keaton's Gotham City and goes to his mansion. There's so much nostalgia in that. They redid the whole thing to look exactly like the first film.
Oh yeah, it's insane. Yeah, just if you're on the fence about this movie for whatever reason, just go see it.
We saw the original Batmobile.
Yes.
The original, what do you call it? Batwing.
Yeah, Batwing.
Hello. I mean, good Lord. I mean, I was pumped as soon as that. And then, of course, you also had Danny Elfman's score.
Mm-hmm.
So you got the music behind.
Yeah, that's what I was. Whenever Keaton was flying around in the Batwing in that battle, that old Batman music hit, the 1989, I was like, oh, God, this is so good. I mean, it was fucking perfectly done.
Yes.
Yeah.
And there's some Easter eggs all over the place.
Oh, yeah.
In that whole film.
Yeah.
It's awesome. So go see it if you're on the fence about it. Trust me, you're not going to be disappointed. If you're a big fan of the DC universe with Batman, Flash. And I mean, DC has great characters. We just want them to step their game up, and they have here. In my opinion, this is, like I said, best one.
Yeah.
So it's a step in the right direction.
They took a giant step forward with this movie.
They did. Go see it. 9 out of 10 for me. 10 out of 10 for Leaf.
Yeah.
Now, one thing I will say is the next DC film that we've got before James Gunn actually takes over, because James Gunn says, my first official film is Blue Beetle, which we got a trailer for that before, and I'm like, that doesn't look good to me.
Yeah, it didn't look like something I just can't wait to come out.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
There's one more film, though, and we've talked about this quite a little bit just because of one of the cast members.
Yeah.
Aquaman 2, which is supposed to hit films December this year.
Okay.
This will be the last official film, I guess, of DCEU, is what we're saying, before it goes to DCU.
Yeah, before James Gunn officially kind of takes the whole.
So this was filmed way before James Gunn.
Yeah.
And the reason we talked about it a little bit, of course, was because of Amber Heard, who was cut out of the movie, but then now we think that she's back in the movie.
Yeah, because they did some sort of comic book thing, right? And they put up a trailer for Aquaman 2, and she was in it.
Yeah.
And so people were like, oh my God, they didn't cut her out.
And that's horrible on their part, because there's a reason why. There was like a massive petition out there to cut her out of this movie.
Yeah, it was like 1 million signatures. It was over 1 million signatures.
It was a lot of people.
Yeah.
Because of the whole Johnny Depp situation. They wanted her out of the film, blah, blah, blah. It doesn't look like that's going to happen. So she may come back as Mira. Is it Mira or Mara? Mira. Mara? Okay. Yeah. I always forget because it's just a worthless character to me.
Yeah.
I need you to come with me to Atlantis. So bad.
Delivered that line so perfectly.
I know, bro, because I've seen it.
I wonder how many takes it took for her to get that shitty line out.
Yeah. So, Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom. That's what it's called.
Yeah.
They have done some test screenings of this film already.
Okay.
It has not been good, apparently. The test screenings come back as an insider says, and this is an anonymous quote, but this guy, probably because he was like, just don't use my name. I'll be honest. This is like I said, quote. I'll be honest. We're a half a dozen test screenings in, and it's not looking great.
Oh, wow.
I've consistently heard over the last half year or so that it's boring, not as good as the first, and potentially one of the worst DCEU movies. That doesn't surprise me because the first one was boring, long, horrible. So if this is worse than the first one, oh my God.
Yeah, because the first one wasn't good.
No, I fell asleep during the first one, and I've never watched it again because I'm like, dude, I don't like this. And I'll be honest, I've said this. I love Jason Momoa. I don't think he's a fucking good superhero lead guy. I just don't.
I don't think he's a good Aquaman.
No.
I like the guy. He's an amazing guy. Every time I see an interview with him, he looks like the funnest guy to hang out with.
100%.
But, yeah, as far as him doing Aquaman, I didn't like it. And that first Aquaman, there's 45 minutes they could have cut out of that movie.
And it would have been way better.
Way better.
Because it was so long.
Yeah.
And I'm like, why is this movie this long?
Yeah. For some reason, they made the decision to, in the middle of a battle, to have Amber Heard's character grab him and take him to fucking Italy or whatever the fuck they went for like 30 fucking minutes of the movie. I'm like,
it was bad.
Why?
I don't even remember what you were talking about because I'm never going to watch it.
Yeah, he was supposed to fight that dude that was so he could be the king or whatever. And then gonna get his ass beat or whatever, I guess. And then Mara comes up and says, "Wait, we need the trident to beat this guy." And he jumps in the pot thing with her, and then she takes off, and then they go far away.
I vaguely remember that. I don't want to watch it.
And then the next 30 minutes is just them looking for a fucking trident, dude.
Yeah.
And then they're falling in love or whatever during that, and then
right.
And then he has like a little bitty thing with the what's his name, the bad guy in that movie, the Manta Ray or whatever the fuck it was.
Sure.
But it was the worst shit. The way they did that.
I had no interest.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Mira.
Is it Mira?
Yeah, Mera. Mira.
Okay. Well, you know.
It doesn't matter because this is how much we don't care about Aquaman because it's bad.
Yeah.
I even thought in Justice League Aquaman sucked.
Yeah, I mean.
You got a little bit more story in the Zack Snyder director's cut, which made it a little better, but I felt like he still sucked. And Mira was in that a little bit more too in the director's cut, but they cut her out a lot in the actual Justice League. They cut her out pretty much the whole thing, which they need to. But yeah, so apparently the test screenings are not good. This comes out on December 25th, by the way, so Christmas Day, and I think this is gonna bomb.
Yeah, I'm not missing Christmas for my family to go see it.
No, hell no, no. But this says, it brings me no joy to back him up. This says, who is this? This is another leak that says, it brings me no joy to back the other guy up and tell you that the test screenings for this film have not been good. Really hoping the director fixes his movie before December. I heard that something that almost never happened at test screening happened with this movie. They're going to really need to fix this one and fix it fast. So,
I mean,
this is one of the bad things about being a scooper. I don't want to shit on movies, but at a certain point when people know there have been a lot of test screenings, our silence becomes pretty telling. I like the director. I know he's had a rough time with this movie, and I hope it works out. It's not good. Not good to hear that. And by the way, I was never excited about Aquaman 2. Why? It actually made a fuck ton of money, the first one.
Yeah, it did.
That's why they got a sequel. But I thought it was horrific. Man. I didn't go to the theaters.
Well,
I waited until streaming, but I fell asleep.
I mean, most of the people that went to see it were the women that were all about Momoa, you know.
Of course, his shirt's off, which, I mean, God, I'm jealous, bro. Fuck you.
But, I mean, the story, there's no way people love that story because it was awful.
I hated it. Just like the Wonder Woman 2, which kind of pissed me off because the first Wonder Woman is one of my favorite DC films, to be honest.
Yeah, Wonder Woman, the first Wonder Woman was amazing. Yeah. And that 1984 was straight garbage.
It was. I was like, what the fuck happened?
The only good thing about that was Kristen Wiig looks so goddamn hot in that movie.
Yeah. And then Gal Gadot, of course.
Yeah. She's amazing.
Jesus, her as Wonder Woman. I'm like, oh my God, dude.
Talk about perfect casting.
I might need to fucking watch this privately. She's so hot, dude. But you're right. Kristen Wiig was hot in that movie too. I was like, what the fuck? Kristen Wiig looks hot like this?
Yeah.
What the hell?
Funny and hot? Jesus.
Yeah. But DC hit the one out of the park for me with the Flash. We kind of thought that. Obviously, a little worried about Aquaman 2. Not surprising. We weren't like totally going crazy over that one. We thought for sure that it was going to be questionable to say the least. Now, you want to talk about bombing a film? If they keep Amber Heard in, which apparently they have, that's going to be a problem. That's going to be a problem.
Yeah.
So there you go. Do with that what you will. I will not be going to see this in theaters on December 25th.
Yeah, I'm not.
I'm not going to.
I'm not touching that movie. No,
I'm not. I don't care. I'm not excited about that at all.
Yeah.
And by the way, can we talk about really quick the fact that Jason Momoa does make a, and we can talk about this, is no spoiler, the post-credit scene for The Flash is absolute garbage. There's nothing in that. I'm like, why did they keep this?
Yeah, there's no.
That doesn't lead to nothing.
Yeah, at least absolutely not.
I was like, this was pointless.
Yeah.
And I got to see Jason Momoa drunk. Yay. Like, this is fucking awful.
Yeah, it's not good.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, we waited around for that.
Yeah, I waited the whole time for that. I was like, the fuck did I waste my time on?
Yeah. It's not.
Don't stay for the credit scene, by the way, if you go see The Flash. There's no point. It does not. It has no information, nothing.
Yeah.
It's like they filmed it and there's like, this will be funny to put at the end.
Yeah.
And then it's just for the audience.
I don't see how it links to any other sort of movie.
There is no link. There's nothing.
No.
you see Jason Momoa and he's drunk, and I'm just like, okay, and then that's it, and he gave him a ring, and I'm like, what the fuck did I just watch?
Yeah, that's the only thing I can think of, some sort of thing that maybe in the future, because he gave him a piece of.
And gave him a ring. Okay, that's all.
Yeah.
Don't watch the fucking. Trust me, leave before the credits end because you'll save yourself 15 minutes.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, because it takes forever for those goddamn credits with all the. Because it takes a fuck ton of people to make these movies.
Yeah.
Anyways, all right. Sticking in the DCU or DCEU, kind of not really. I guess I will say this, bro. The Batman 2. You mentioned to me there's some casting going on there.
Yeah. So in Batman 2, we have confirmed that Harvey Dent will make his appearance in Batman.
Now
2.
this is just real quick. This is the Robert Pattinson.
Yeah,
Batman.
this is the Matt Reeves Batman trilogy that we're supposed to get. It's
separate.
It's a standalone outside of this DC.
Thank God.
Yeah.
Because the first one was good.
Yeah.
Matt Reeves will not disappoint us.
No. But Harvey Dent's going to be in it. And I mean, I don't know if he's going to be Two-Face in this one. Probably. That's probably where we'll get
or
Two-Face,
leading into
Two-Face. But they do have it down to 2 actors, and they're both really good guys, really good actors. And now the one I haven't seen in forever, which is Josh Hartnett. I know I think I just heard that he was in that new Black Mirror Netflix thing.
Okay.
But I mean, I haven't seen this guy in a movie in fucking forever.
I haven't either, actually.
So, and then the other one is Joel Edgerton, which he's a really good actor. He was in that movie,
He's been in a bunch.
The Gift with Jason Bateman. He was that guy that was fucking with Bateman.
The creepy guy.
Yeah, the creepy guy. So,
he was a warrior as the fighter.
So this is just a rumor. It's like a report. It's down to those 2 guys. I mean, I haven't seen which direction they want to go yet.
I'll take either one.
Yeah, either one's going to knock it out of the park for sure.
Yeah, but you're right. I haven't seen Hartnett in forever.
Yeah, so but at least we do know that Harvey Dent's going to be in Batman 2, along with Robert Pattinson being as Batman, obviously, and Bruce Wayne.
But
so
no confirmation on him actually being Two-Face yet.
No.
Yeah.
I mean, this article says the Batman 2 narrows down 2 choices to portray Two-Face. So
you never know.
Maybe
it could be, Matt Reeves. This guy's Harvey Dent all movie, and because we know it's a trilogy.
Yeah.
So maybe, at the end or whatever, turns into Two-Face leading into the third one or something.
Kind of like what they did in The Dark Knight. How Aaron Eckhart was Harvey Dent, and then he gets
he was Harvey Dent for most of the movie, and
Yeah.
then he turned into Two-Face. I guess the third act or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So maybe it might be
And
something.
I really, love The Dark Knight, don't get me wrong, but, man, I feel like they did Two-Face wrong.
Yeah, I
in
felt
that
like
movie.
we didn't get enough of him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I guess, what's his name? What was his name? Matt, what? What's his name? Harvey Dent that played The Dark Knight? I just forgot.
Oh, Aaron Eckhart?
Yeah, Aaron Eckhart. It just blanked immediately right there. God, I drink a lot.
Yeah.
I thought he was okay,
Yeah.
but Aaron Eckhart's never been one of my favorite actors.
Yeah, I mean,
Honestly, he's never really been like, oh, this guy's great. I mean, he was all right.
he's like middle of the road type
Yeah.
of dude, yeah.
He was all right.
Yeah.
But I do feel like they didn't, because the whole focus on The Dark Knight was the Joker and fucking Heath Ledger killing it.
Oh, yeah, he definitely got overshadowed by that fucking...
100%.
Yeah.
And I felt like Two-Face was just okay in my mind. And then he really wasn't in it. It's Two-Face very, very long.
Nah, not really.
And he was dead. I'm like, oh, okay, Two-Face. So I was like, well, that's kind of... But again, we were all focused on the Joker
Yeah. I mean...
in that film.
So, yeah, I mean...
So hopefully Matt Reeves gives him Harvey Dent a due, because we've only gotten Tommy Lee Jones, who was Two-Face the entire movie, which was more of a funny, like, comic booky, like, we've talked about that. I still love Tommy Lee Jones. I thought he did great.
Yeah. Yeah, he was really good.
By the way, Drew Barrymore in that movie as his good girlfriend or whatever.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, she was hot. And that other chick, too, was really hot.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Anyways, but I just want to say that. And hopefully, though, Matt Reeves really does Harvey Dent right. And I do believe, like you said, Hartnett or Edgerton, either one will kill it.
Yeah. You're not going to hurt my feelings by picking any one of those.
Right.
They're both going to do probably a really good job.
Agree. So there you go. And by the way, the Batman 2, Part 2 is what it is. The Batman Part 2.
Yeah.
That is still due out. When does that due out, bro? October of 2025.
Yeah.
So we still got a long way to go.
Got a little ways to go.
So they're probably not gonna start filming that till next year sometime. I would imagine.
Yeah.
But looking forward to it. And I literally have watched the Batman. I've watched it like 5 times.
Yeah, I've seen it a few times. Yeah,
because it's so fucking good.
It's so good.
Yeah.
I would like, and we've said this a million times on the podcast. Since Pattinson just killed it, dude. Like,
yes,
for us to if you were listening to our podcast before, we were like, I don't like this fucking casting at all, and we looked at some pictures and we're like, this looks bad. This is gonna be awful. And then we both went and saw it, and we're just blown away.
I was blown away by that film, 100%. I thought, just like you, when it was, first of all, when it was casted, we were like, oh, God, dude, really? What the fuck? Pattinson, the fucking Twilight guy?
The fucking glittery vampire guy?
Yeah, we were like, oh, no. But it actually turned out to be, like, very surprising. Well, the first trailer.
Yeah, the first trailer, we're like, oh, shit.
Yeah, we were like, okay, maybe. And then, but also at the same time, when Matt Reeves was the guy, we were like, oh, hang on. Like, Matt Reeves is fucking, like I told you, the Planet of the Apes movies, incredible.
Oh,
those are some of the best fucking movies ever.
Oh, yeah, those are insane.
Yeah. So I'm looking forward to it.
I will say the only knock I have against that first Batman was the Batmobile. I still can't get.
Yeah, well, you got to remember though, it's year 2.
Yeah,
so he's kind of like just trying stuff out basically. Because I will say, when they introduced that fucking car though, the fucking sound in the theater, I was like, oh God.
yeah, I was like, okay,
it was fucking awesome. But it was obviously just a regular car. But I guess like I said, year 2.
Yeah,
maybe this next one he's starting to get a little more shit. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, it might evolve. Over this trilogy, hopefully.
You could tell though, even in that first Batman film though, like Alfred wasn't completely on board yet.
You're right.
And so maybe he's, starting to realize like, okay, Bruce is doing a good thing actually. Like I'm going to get involved a little bit more.
Yeah.
So even though, because he almost died.
Yeah, exactly.
Andy Serkis is amazing.
Yeah. I love that guy.
Never. If you have him in a movie, if you cast Andy Serkis in a movie, never kill that guy.
Right.
We need that guy.
Yeah.
Forever. Okay.
100%.
All right. Still on the realm of our movies, bro. We've got a couple of news coming out of the MCU, the Marvel Universe, and not only the Marvel Universe, but Disney as a whole, which Disney is on my shit list for pretty much all the time.
Yeah.
They came out last week and announced there is going to be some delays in several, not just some MCU stuff, several films.
Yeah.
Okay. Among the highlights of this, there is a live action Moana, actually. Like, what the fuck? I didn't know that was a thing.
Already? Like, that's kind of a new one.
Yeah. That's exactly what
and
I
the
thought.
First one was great.
Yeah, the cartoon was awesome.
Yeah. I remember watching that with Avery. I was like, this is amazing.
Yeah. I took Lexi to see it in theaters. I'm like, yeah, okay, The Rock killed this one.
Yeah.
That's going to be released on June 27th, 2025. So 2 years away, basically, right now. Deadpool 3 was moved up. It was originally November 8th, 2024. It's moved up to May 3rd, 2024.
I love that news.
Yes, that was great news.
Yeah,
when I saw that, I was
we've been
like,
waiting for Deadpool 3 for a long fucking time.
Yeah, if anything needs to be moved up to that fucking movie.
Yeah.
An untitled Star Wars movie, because they're doing more Star Wars, because why not?
It's gonna suck.
I'm not gonna go see these. These fucking blow.
Since Disney's taken over, they've just gone straight down.
There's been 2 good movies,
right,
and then they've shit on the rest of in my mind.
Yeah,
they've shit on the rest of it.
Yeah,
and we've talked about that. You know that The Last Jedi and The Rise of Skywalker, absolute dog shit. Don't ever go see it.
Straight trash.
Straight the Han Solo movie. Han Solo's movie. It's fucking garbage.
You told me that, and I've never seen it. I'm never going to.
You'll never, ever need to see it because it's forgettable. There's no point. No point.
Yeah. That's why to this day, I've never seen it.
Mandalorian Season 1, great. They've tried to fucking carry on too long. Trash. Boba Fett, absolute garbage. They've shit on everything, dude. I couldn't get through it. I was like, I'm not watching the rest of this. This is so bad.
Yeah.
So they've shit on everything. The other thing I would say was the Obi-Wan series was great, but you also, because you had Ewan McGregor and then you had Hayden Christensen coming back and fighting, we all wanted to see that. So that was okay. But most of that series was not great. Honestly. Yeah. There was some shit in there you're just like, this sucks. There's a female in there that did not need to be there. You're just like, this is so bad. This is so Disney is what I was going to say.
I mean, yeah, they're trying to be the most woke company out there.
Awful.
So that's what you're going to get from now on with them.
Anyways, that movie's debuting on December 18th of 2026. Avatar 3, which was supposed to be, I believe, in 2024. It shifted now to December 19th, 2025. That means Avatar 4 is going to 2029.
Good God.
And Avatar 5 is going to 2031. And then based on this...
I'll be dead before then.
Based on this newly released timeline, the final Avatar movie is coming 22 years after the original 2009 film.
God.
So James Cameron will spend over 2 decades on Avatar. Which
That's
I will
crazy.
say, the Avatar 2, which I did finally watch, for 3 hours and 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Because James Cameron doesn't make short films either. Avatar 2 was incredible.
I haven't seen that one yet.
It's incredible.
It's on my list. I just got to chip out 3 hours of my day.
It's incredible.
Yeah.
It's incredible. I mean, Avatar 1 was incredible, and Avatar 2 is incredible.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm not betting against James Cameron.
no, never.
Avatar 2 was amazing.
That guy has never done anything that sucked.
No, never. Never. So those are the new timelines of those. Now, however, that also does shake up some other stuff in the MCU
Yep.
with Marvel films. Captain America, Brave New World, which will show Anthony Mackie as Captain America now, which we already saw that with the Falcon and Winter Soldier.
Yep.
That is moving from May 3rd, 2024 to July 2024. So not horrible.
It's a couple months.
But that also delays Thunderbolts to December of 2024. Blade, the new film Blade, is going to February 2025, and then the Marvel's Fantastic Four is going to May of 2025. All of this shifts everything, and it fucks over the Avengers movies. The Avengers movie, The Kang Dynasty, is getting pushed back an entire year because of this.
I wonder if that has anything to do with Jonathan Majors.
That's the rumor.
That's the rumor.
That they're
So they might
giving themselves more time to recast,
Okay.
if need be.
Man, cause dude, I watched Creed 3 last week, and he was fucking amazing in it, dude.
He's a great actor.
It's another one of those guys like you're.
I thought he was. We both thought he was amazing in Ant-Man and Quantumania.
Yeah.
As Kang when he was introduced.
Yeah.
Thought he was great.
So I don't know what's happening with his whole thing. I haven't heard any updates, but
We haven't heard any updates.
sucks that if they're recasting him, it's gonna suck. Cause he was great as Kang, dude.
I thought he was amazing.
Yeah.
So that's being pushed back an entire year. Like I said, May 2025 to May 2026. And that was originally the place of this second Avengers movie, Secret Wars, which is jumping another year, May of 2026 to May 2027. So that pushes everything back a year, basically, with this phase. Again, I don't know why they're doing this, why they've decided to shift timelines due to casting issues or scheduling issues. I don't know. But they definitely have decided to do this. And like I said, the Marvel shit, or like you said, the Marvel shit, the rumor is that are they doing this because they want to either give more time to Jonathan Majors or replace Jonathan Majors because of the controversy that's come out.
Yeah, maybe they want to just let that shit blow over and see what happens with it. Because I think the woman that's in his whole thing is actually backtracking now, is what I read. I think she went and said, hey,
This could also have something to do with the writer's strike.
Could be, yeah.
I mean, we knew there was going to delay a lot of
that's
shit.
actually still going on. So.
Yeah, we knew that was going to delay some of the shit that we like.
Yeah.
So it's possible that has something to do with it. Now, the surprising thing for me is Avatar 3. That basically is filmed.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, that shit's done.
Yeah.
Like, there's no reason to delay that. But what do I know?
Yeah, who knows what Disney's doing?
That shit got dropped a year. I mean, that shit was, I believe, was December of 2024.
Yeah.
That shit's December 25 now. We're not going to see that shit for 2.5 years. And they're said, like, I remember watching an interview with Sam Worthington. He was like, "Yeah, this is 85% filmed already. We just have a few more things to do." I'm like, Jesus.
Yeah,
so
it's
they're
crazy.
going to edit the shit out of that film, and it's just going to sit on a shelf. for that long and then make $1 billion when it releases, because that's what James Cameron does.
Yeah, he's probably not worried, bro.
The second one was incredible, dude. Watch it.
Okay, yeah, I need to get that one done.
It's insanely good. I was like, Jesus, these fucking films, dude, are just so good.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's all the delays that we got from Disney. Not only the MCU, but a bunch of other stuff. I did not know there was a live action Moana coming, by the way.
There's no reason for that, dude.
I don't know. I don't know. Who the hell got casted as fucking the big dude? The Rock?
Who else could fill that role?
Yeah.
There's nobody else that looks like
God,
that.
let's see another mediocre Rock movie. But no, it's Moana. He'll probably be all right because it's Disney. I mean, well, that Moana film was great.
Yeah, it was. I had a great time watching that one.
Who's going to play the fucking chicken, bro?
Yeah, no shit, bro. Fucking Rob Schneider or somebody like that.
Yeah, it should be.
Yeah.
Because the chicken was funny.
Yeah.
Or the rooster, whatever the hell you want to call it. So good news and bad news. At least we get Deadpool 3 earlier, man.
Yeah, I was happy to see that.
With Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman.
I mean, the 1 and 2 were perfect, you know? And I know 3 is going to be great because that's, Wolverine's back, so.
Exactly. So, there you go. So, if you're a big fan of movies like we are, there's our spiel for comic book movies, because we could talk about it all day. Okay.
Yep.
A couple other things before we get over to some sports and then some crazy stuff, as always. I want to say real quick, this is huge. Huge news out there in the world of TV. The world of TV. One of the best game shows of all time on TV. Wheel of Fortune.
Wheel of Fortune, baby.
Wheel of Fortune. By the way, I've never won jackpots in the casino with Wheel of Fortune. But anyways, the host, Pat Sajak, he's been there forever.
Since like the fucking 80s, right? Or something like that.
This is his last season. He is leaving Wheel of Fortune. 41 years as the host of fucking Wheel of Fortune. He says, well, the time has come. I've decided that this season, which begins in September, will be my last. It's been a wonderful ride, and I'll have more to say in the coming months. Many thanks to you all. So that's crazy. He's 76 years old. He's been doing this since he was fucking 30-something, bro.
It's crazy.
And he literally, I don't remember watching anything but Pat Sajak on there with Vanna White.
Yeah, that's all I remember.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, he was doing it before I was born, so
exactly. Same here. He says he's going to retire from hosting the show. He'll serve as a consultant to the show for 3 more years after leaving.
Yeah.
But that's going to mark a massive end of an era. The only other thing I can think of on this would be like Bob Barker leaving Price is Right.
Yeah, that was a big one.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I wonder, did they say maybe who's the replacement yet?
Not yet.
No.
Not yet.
I think his daughter is on that show, and she's an absolute smoke show.
Of course.
So if they don't put her on there, I would be a little disappointed.
I don't think they've announced anything of who's taking over. This is just his announcing his last season.
Yeah. Vanna White's still doing it, bro. Still turning on those goddamn letters,
yes,
bro.
She still is hot.
Yeah, I know. It's crazy.
No timeline yet for naming a new host. There you go.
Okay. Well, they got a whole season to figure that out, I guess.
And by the way, there's some funny like TikToks out there about Wheel of Fortune with people that are just dumb as fuck and can't figure out the puzzle. And you're like, oh my God, how'd you get on the show?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So pretty nuts, man. 40 fucking years doing the same goddamn thing.
That's crazy.
The dude is like
good job security, I guess.
The dude obviously is an all-time game show host, but like, I'd be so tired. I'm like, do you want to fucking buy a vowel? Like, fuck this shit, dude. I'm out.
Yeah, he starts getting. They say the puzzle wrong. You're like, are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah, he's be like,
he just lets that slip.
You got these consonants now, or whatever. Like, I give you these letters now. Pick some consonants. Jesus, I hate this fucking job, bro. I just get hammered all the time.
Yeah, show up hammered as fuck.
Like, hell yeah.
Spin the wheel, you fucking idiot.
Pat Sajak's a fucking legend. He's getting hammered on Wheel of Fortune, baby.
It's like, this is the greatest show ever.
Yeah, everyone on there, bro. Like, give me my vacation, Pat. Give me my fucking vacation. Yeah, Vanna White's hot still, bro. How old is she, bro? Pat Sajak's 76, bro. So how old is Vanna White?
She's easily in her 60s. I mean,
she's still hot as fuck,
yeah.
dude. Still turning them letters, baby.
Yeah,
actually touching them. She doesn't turn them anymore.
Oh, yeah. They made her job way easier.
Yeah, she's all like, walk over there and just hit the button.
Yep.
She used to have to turn them, bro.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Go out there and YouTube some old fucking Wheel of Fortune,
bro.
baby.
Every time I fake sick going to school, bro.
Dude, it was like fucking Price is Right and Wheel of Fortune, baby.
I was watching those game shows all day, bro. I was like, I'm not really sick.
Mom, I need my chicken noodle soup and a Sprite. My stomach hurts.
Yeah. Turn on Wheel of Fortune, please.
I want to see Plinko on Price is Right. I hope they got that on today. Who's going to win the new car?
Yeah. Hell yeah, dude.
Dude, I watched Price is Right. No, I didn't watch the whole thing, but like a TikTok or something in one. And like, of course, like Drew Carey hosts it now. And he's been doing that for a while, dude.
Yeah, he has.
Dude, he sucks.
Yeah, he's not good, man.
I'm like, how's this guy still on there, bro?
He was good on the Whose Line Is It Anyway? But
Yeah.
as the Price is Right now.
Yeah, he's not good. I was like, Bob Barker was so much better than like Drew Carey, which, you know, whatever. Sure, he's okay, but whatever. But I'm telling you right now, when you grow up with Bob Barker and you watch Drew Carey, you're like, this guy blows, dude.
Yeah.
Bad.
It's like Wheel of Fortune's not going to be the same after Pat Sajak's gone, bro.
No,
you know what I mean?
It'll be something.
Unless his hot daughter's doing it, then I'll start watching it again.
Well, considering the fact that we're times that we're in right now, bro, it's probably going to be some fucking non-binary person that wants to say they, them, or some stupid shit. And I'll be like, okay, Wheel of Fortune's dead.
Yeah.
Like, that's what's going to happen. You know what I mean? Because of the times that we're in.
Yeah. That's what it is,
And
man.
I'll be like, okay, well, I'm not going to watch this game show anymore.
Yeah. Fuck it.
I don't give a fuck about your puzzle. How about that?
Yeah. I don't care what it says.
Don't spin the wheel.
Yeah.
You stupid bitch. Jesus.
Uh,
My God. Fuck it all. Okay. Dude. I got to say, too, real quick.
okay.
We're on YouTube Live now.
Yeah, we are.
So we stream. Technically, we're content creators.
Yes,
We create content for people that hopefully want to listen and have fun with us.
Yeah.
That's all we're trying to do, is have fun and make people laugh. Don't take us too serious, please.
Yeah, no, that's, you know.
So there are some, obviously, we've talked about some big streamers out there that make so much money.
Insane amount of money.
Playing video games.
Yeah.
Or just streaming, doing whatever. Well, dude, there's a new streaming service out there called Kick, which I believe, I don't think I've ever mentioned Kick before. It's a new streaming service out there. It's been around for a few months now.
Yeah.
It's basically, honestly, bro, I'm not going to lie. It's basically a fucking knockoff of Twitch. If you go on kick.com, you literally look at it, you're like, wow, this looks exactly like Twitch. It's just different color schemes.
It's pretty much the same setup, yeah.
Same goddamn setup.
Yeah.
It's insane.
I don't know how they get away with it.
I have no idea how they get away with it. However, it is owned by Ed Craven, who is a billionaire. So he's got cash.
Obviously, yeah.
Yes. Stake.com is the is what it is. Bijan Tirani and Ed Craven, which Stake.com is gambling. They've got a ton of money.
They used to be a sponsor for Everton Football Club.
Yeah, probably. So there's like 3 or 4 guys that founded Kick.com. There's money behind, basically what I'm saying.
Well, yeah, you have to.
And so they started up, and they've been trying to get like big streamers to come over. They got a couple. Well, dude, this past weekend they landed literally the biggest fish ever
On Twitch, yeah.
on Twitch, who were either affiliate or partner. I don't know. I have no idea. XQC is one of them. That's his streaming name. Who is probably the biggest Twitch streamer out there, but I never really watched XQC because he doesn't stream or play what I like to play. But he just
when you sent me that thing, I was like, I don't even know who this is.
he averages like 55,000 to
But
60,000 people.
it's not. Doesn't say that he's not massive, obviously, just because we don't know.
That's what he does. He averages like 55,000 to 60,000 people per stream.
That's fucking crazy to me.
Exactly. He just announced that he will now be streaming on Kick and got signed to a 2-year deal, roughly $70 million, with incentives that can push the total to about $100 million. This is non-exclusive, meaning he can still stream on Twitch
and YouTube and Facebook.
everything.
That's nuts.
But he's going to mainly stream on Kick.
Right. Dude, for that amount of money, I would just only stream on that just because.
Doesn't matter. It's guaranteed.
Yeah.
It's all. It doesn't. This is more than like fucking pro athletes make.
Yes.
Just stream playing video games and
this
do
guy's
whatever.
sitting in front of his monitors, 3 or 4 monitors, and just playing video games or whatever he does.
Yeah, he does like do slots a lot. too. But like you're watching a guy do that, and you're like, the fuck am I like?
Well, we talked about you're about to mention the next person that does sleeping streams, and thousands of people just watch her sleep.
Yes, the next person. By the way, let that soak in for a second. The guy that just got signed for 2 years to make $100 million.
Yeah,
to stream on
just because
platform.
People watch him do whatever he does.
Yes, let that sink in for a second.
Yeah.
Now, the second one, which is another massive Twitch, the biggest female Twitch streamer by hands down.
Yeah, easily.
Amaranth.
Yeah.
Also announced that she has now signed a 2-year contract worth $30 million to stream on Kick.
Yeah.
Twitch is losing their streamers. Now, Twitch has come out with some new rules and everything. That's why people are bailing on Twitch.
Yeah, I saw a clip because, when I'm at work, I'll pull up YouTube, and there was a Tim the Tap Man clip that he was talking about. He looked at the new rules and stuff. There's a bunch of restrictions as far as their sponsors.
Yes.
They can only show their sponsors in their stream for like 3% of their entire stream, which is nuts to me. Now, these are sponsors outside of Twitch. If they have a sponsor within Twitch, they can show it however long they want. But if it's like, say like Coca-Cola sponsors you, if you want to put their little logo on your stream, only 3% of your stream you can show it.
It's a joke.
Yeah, it's fucking these guys, because that's why they get paid, is because a lot of people come to watch their stream and they can say, oh, here, drink Coke, and they can say something like that.
Do Coke.
Yeah. That would be better.
I want to be sponsored by the cartel.
Yeah.
Can I put that on my stream?
Guys, don't forget to do some cocaine.
Yeah. Let's do some cocaine. Yeah. We'll take a little break.
There on live stream.
Yeah, we'll take a little break right now. Whoa, fuck this place. Fucking turn this table over, bro, because we're so hammered and fucking just on Coke.
High as fuck, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's...
But the rules that they're putting on their content creators are creating them to be like, man, fuck this place, I'm out. So they're moving to YouTube, and then Kick is signing these guys.
Well, and then I saw Dr. Disrespect did a stream with somebody. I don't know who his name is, Vis or something like that. He left Twitch and went to YouTube.
They haven't. So those two guys used to stream a lot together. Yeah. And I used to watch that a lot.
Yeah.
Because it was awesome, because Vis is cool.
Yeah.
But he was on Twitch forever, and he couldn't stream with Dog. Now he left, and that was the first stream back together. And I was like, oh, hell yeah.
So, like, Twitch is going to have to, like, fucking change their shit back up to get these people to come back.
Which is weird, because they're owned by Amazon, so they have a ton of money, and I'm like, why are they doing this?
Yeah, they're fucking over these guys. That's how they make their money, is sponsorships.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they make a lot of money streaming because people just throw money at them.
Yes.
Like I said, Amaranth will take a nap, and I've looked at her napping stream or sleeping streams, and there's 8,000 people there. And then I'm watching the chat, and they're like, this guy donated this much. I'm like, she's sleeping.
Yeah. Yeah. Like a challenge is on the screen. Like, what? Try to wake me up. Donate.
Yeah.
And I'm like, good God.
It's fucking insane.
Yeah. Well,
the world we live in.
She is now moving over to Kick.
Yeah.
And she got $30 million over 2 years to do this.
And, I'm
on top of her OnlyFans, they give her $1 million a month, apparently, is what she says. By the way, stop buying her OnlyFans shit. It sucks.
Yeah, it's all fake.
It leaks, and I'm just like, yeah, she's sucking another dildo. Yay.
Yeah. I mean, you'll see her tits, and that's it.
Yeah, and they're nice. Don't get me wrong. Her body's rocking.
No, she's insanely hot.
But I'm like, would you please get railed already on camera?
But it's not much. I mean, it's not much that... yeah. I mean, it's not much more than her Instagram. I mean, you do see her tits. That's it. But that's it. You don't see her pussy.
No, which sucks.
I mean, you see her get banged by like no, you don't even see that.
No, you don't see nothing.
You see her sucking a fake dildo, dude, which is that's not hot at all.
They're all fake.
Yeah, they're all fake.
Yeah, but I get what you're saying. But she makes $30 million, and we don't.
Yeah, I mean, she's not losing money.
No,
and that's why she'll never do it, because she makes so much money.
I can't believe Kick is paying these streamers to come over and stream on their platform this amount of money.
Yeah.
And all it has to do is your viewer count, because they're advertising. This is exactly what they're thinking.
Oh, 100%.
It's the same thing if you break it down, that, like, I'm not kidding, that XQC guy has like 50,000 people watching him at all times.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, what the fuck? Who's watching this guy? Fucking runs slots.
Whenever you sent me that whole thing, you sent me that screenshot of him signing that deal, I went on to Kick because I got the app, because another person that went to Kick that we're fans of is Heather Lynn.
Yeah. Alex Zedra did. Well, she didn't officially go. She just created an account.
Yeah. Heather Lynn went on a kick, and so that's why I got the app so I could watch Heather Lynn every once in a while. And so I pulled up that guy. He was streaming actually at the time, and I pulled him up, and there was like at the time it was 35,000 people, but he was like watching a movie.
Yeah,
and I was like, can you do that? Like, I guess on Kick you can.
See, that's the thing. There's been some issues with that, but I don't know how they're going to get out of some of that. But yeah, I mean, the other thing,
he was watching a movie, dude, and like 30,000 people were watching it with him, and he was just like commenting on certain parts or whatever. And I watched it for like a couple minutes, not long, but it's pretty wild.
Well, the other thing I will say is too is like as far as subs go, when you get a sub, and we know this from Twitch being an affiliate, 50-50 split is what we got. We got 50% of the money. Twitch got 50% of the money. Kick, you get 95% of the money. They get 5%.
Yeah.
YouTube is 70-30 as far as when you monetize.
Yeah.
So like Twitch is way behind the fucking wheel here. And that's why people were like, fuck this shit, I'm out.
Okay.
And you get 95% of your fucking sub money.
Yeah.
Versus 5%.
So Billy here in the chat says 3% of the screen set. So the logo that they're sponsoring or showing on their screen can only be 3% of the screen size.
Yes. Like a tiny ass fucking thing in the screen.
But they can keep it there the whole stream. I thought it was like 3% of the time you're streaming.
No. Like 3% of screen size. Oh, okay. But you can't see it. You can't fucking see it.
That's fucking stupid.
Yeah, that's what Tim was saying. He's like, this is so bad. I can't even see it.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, that's dumb.
Exactly.
Like, that's your sponsor, man. You want to show that off because they're paying you.
Exactly. But you can't do it, but it has to be 3. How the fuck can you calculate that, by the way? I wouldn't even know.
Yeah, I had no idea.
When we put up stuff on our screen before, which I have, I'm not like, that's 3%. Hell yes.
Yeah, nobody's fucking worried about that.
No one knows, bro.
Like, why would Twitch be worried about that?
But I'm just saying, Twitch gives you 50% of your sub people that give you money.
Yeah, it's like half, yeah.
Kick gives 95% to the
That's
creator.
crazy. Well, that's because they know if they can get the bigger ones over, they're going to make more money.
And it may change, but I don't know. But they're paying a fuck ton for these people to come over and stream.
That's crazy.
$130 million.
It'll pay off for them.
Guy's got billions of dollars, bro.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah, he's okay.
Yeah, it's like Saudi coming over here and taking over the streaming.
Yeah, Kick is the Live Golf of
exactly
of streaming.
Yeah, exactly.
Nice. Well, good for them, man. I mean,
so our girl Amaranth, we're gonna have to go over to Kick to watch her sleep and be half naked
and get in a hot tub.
Mm-hmm. She does have a nice ass.
She's banging, dude.
That's the other thing I will say. Of course, like her body is insane. It's insane.
It is.
It's like I'm looking at. Oh God, I'm like Brent Musburger right now, bro. Hello, young lady. Wow.
Look at AJ McCarron's girlfriend.
Look at this girl. Oh my God. Holy Brent, you're on the air. Holy shit. Oh, okay. Hey, we're back now. I'm like, Jesus, this guy.
Yeah, he went into a trance, bro.
Amaranth does that to me sometimes too, bro.
Yeah, 100%.
You know? Well, more power to you. Like, once again, I'm not knocking XQC or Amaranth. You got that chance to take that payday. You take that fucking all day long.
If somebody laid that check in front of me, I'm signing that shit.
Exactly. Sign fucking Doc, bro. What's taking so long? Get Dr. Disrespect over there.
Yeah.
That guy doesn't need money, but I'm just saying he would take that paycheck. Probably.
Oh, yeah.
I would have to imagine. Anyways, there you go.
Now, I know, and I heard also, too, that Ninja started doing it on Kick, but I don't think he signed like a big deal.
He didn't sign a deal, but he was pissed about the whole Twitch shit.
Yeah.
He was like, "This is bullshit."
Yeah, he doesn't stream on Twitch anymore.
No,
he went to YouTube and then
he was multi-streaming everything, but then they put out the rule that you can't do that anymore. He's like, "The fuck."
Yeah.
So yeah.
So I see his. I don't follow him, but he pops up on my TikTok or something because he streams on TikTok as well.
Yep. So there you go.
Anyway.
All right, man. Well, I don't have anything else but for sports stuff.
Just one thing I'm going to touch on is, and this goes back to, we were talking about Amber Heard earlier, obviously. And so her and Johnny Depp actually agreed to a settlement. We talked about Amber Heard and the Johnny Depp trial. We covered that whole thing every week. We talked about it. It was a fucking shit show, and it was crazy.
Huge deal.
So Amber Heard agreed to pay $1 million to Johnny Depp in a settlement of their legal battle. Johnny Depp is going to take that $1 million. He announced that he's going to spread that across 5 different charities. Because Amber Heard had a deal with whenever she won her whatever it was, defamation thing against.
Defamation.
Yeah, she was going to pay a certain amount of money to a hospital, and she never gave them any. She gave them like a couple of payments, and that was it. She never paid the whole thing that she promised them. That was a big part of the trial as well.
That's right.
So now Johnny Depp says he's going to take that $1 million because he doesn't need it.
No, he doesn't need it.
And so he's going to take that $1 million and spread it across 5 charities, which is cool. Like you said, we were Team Johnny all the way, and
100% because the evidence, the evidence,
just the evidence alone, was.
Yeah.
But so there you go. So she is going to pay, and I think she has paid. Is
pay
what
up.
It is.
Okay.
And he's going to just distribute.
Did she send that from España?
Yeah, she's over in Spain, dude.
Bro?
Apparently, she's retired. She's not going to come back to Hollywood. And
okay,
so,
all right. Oh, sure.
Well, I mean, she can't get a job now.
Well, start that OnlyFans, baby.
Yeah, no shit.
I'll subscribe.
Yeah. We don't want to see you act anymore. We just want to see you naked.
Yeah, 100%. Let's just be honest here.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Well, that's what you get with this Esco Brothers podcast. We're honest. That's exactly what you'll always
speak
get.
our mind, and this helps.
Whenever you're at the bar, doesn't everybody speak their mind? Because that's exactly what this show's all about.
That's right, man.
So there you go. And if you're lying out there, if you don't want to see Amber Heard naked, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, you do.
I do. Yeah. We do.
I want to see that butthole, bro.
Oh, God. Don't even get me started on that. You already know, bro.
Sam loves the butthole.
He does. That's right. And I'll say it all day long. I don't give a fuck. All right.
So, yeah, that's just a little bit of entertainment news there.
Okay, good deal. All right, man. Let's move on to sports. Before we do that, I got to take a break.
Yep.
These are going through like water. I'm off tomorrow, and YouTube, be right back. Don't you dare go anywhere. We'll be right back. We're going on to sports and 2 funny things, and then, So be right back, motherfuckers.
Coming back.
Okay, there we go.
Back.
What's up? We're back. All right. Okay, by the way, I just want to, before we start on sports, who doesn't like buttholes? I just thought about that when I was taking a piss. I'm like, who doesn't like buttholes? That's literally what I was thinking when I was taking a piss in my mind. That's how my mind works.
Who
doesn't like buttholes?
Our buddy up in Iowa, Bill, who is the host of the Nooner Nation podcast.
Shout out, Bill. Yeah, we're going to have him on. I think we're going to have him on next week. I'm going to try to get him on.
Yeah, we got to get him on. He has I don't know, I think he's a company that sponsors his podcast.
Yeah, Minor League Studios.
Yeah, or there's a sponsor that they make like hats and stuff.
That's him.
Is it him?
Yeah.
And they have a hat that says "Show me your butthole," and I was like,
I have that hat actually.
Oh, do you? I got to order one.
Yeah.
So, yeah, dude, there's the buttholes are big out there.
Now I will say I haven't worn it because I'm like, Jesus, I can't wear this out, but I want to.
Yeah. It's just one.
Maybe I will one day.
Yeah, you got to be hammered before you go out to wear that one. Probably
That would be. Yeah, you're right. That that would depend. But yeah, you're right.
Father's Day episode, man. We've been throwing them back.
Oh, 100%.
It's fun. All right, let's do some sports, bro.
Yeah, I love it.
I'm ready.
Okay, so obviously we'll talk about the Rangers because that's the only major sport going right now for the next like 3 months.
Yeah, after the Stanley Cup Finals, bro. That's it. That's all you get is baseball.
Which last year we were in agony
Yes.
because we talked about the Rangers, but it was not fun. It was just like, yay, baseball. The Rangers fucking suck.
Yeah.
This year, obviously, we're in a different story. We're in first place in our division. We've been talking about the Rangers a lot. They're doing very well. Now, this past week, I will say they went into a little bit of a slump. But I just want to say, relax. It's mid-June. Baseball is a very long season.
Yes.
This is going to happen. This will happen again.
Yeah.
Now, they did just win the series against the Blue Jays this weekend because they won today 11-7, which, at the beginning of the game, they were down like 6-0. I was like, oh, fuck. But they came back and won 11-7.
Yes.
So
their 17th game of scoring 10-plus runs.
Yeah. So, like I said, they obviously hit a little bit of a bump in the road. This is going to happen. Now, I went to the game last Thursday to watch Ohtani versus Eovaldi, which was fucking amazing, by the way. Just want to throw that out there. Shohei Ohtani pitched 6 innings and gave up 2 runs. Eovaldi, for us, pitched 7 innings, gave up 3. Both starters had quality starts. Mm-hmm. That's what you want to see. We ended up losing the game because Ohtani hit a home run, which was a fucking bomb, by the way.
Fucking moonshot. Opposite field.
445 feet or some shit. It was ridiculous. I'm like, is there anything this guy can't do? By the way, he pitched 6 innings and hit a fucking bomb of a home run. I'm like, he basically won the game by himself.
Yeah, he's a fucking alien.
Yes. He's not normal.
He's not from Earth.
Not from Earth. What planet are you from? Shohei Ohtani.
Yeah.
Please sign with the Rangers. But they obviously had a rough series against the Angels. They lost 3 of 4. You don't want to see that. Before that, they were at the Rays, and they lost, versus the Rays, they lost 2 of 3. They went into a little bit of a slump. Now, they won 2 of 3 against the Blue Jays this past weekend. Like I said, though, I see so many people out there overreacting on Twitter, because we follow a lot of Ranger stuff on Twitter. I'm like, relax. Baseball season goes to October, bro. It is a very long season. You're going to have this. There's going to be another pitcher in our rotation that goes out on the IL.
Yeah, we have 3 months to go.
There's so much time.
Yeah.
So many games. This was like, if I, let me see, standings-wise, this was like the 70-something game. Mm-hmm. So just relax, dude. There's 162 baseball games.
Yeah.
It's a long season. Now, the good part is when we slumped, the Angels and the Astros, they really didn't do that great either. Astros lost today. They're 5.5 games back. The Angels are 4.5 games.
Yeah, Astros just got swept this weekend by the Cincinnati Reds, so that helps us out a lot.
We're 4.5 games up right now. We're good. Chill. Now, we know Chris Young is on the phone. Mm-hmm. Like, the trade deadline is a ways away.
Oh, yeah, there's things we need to do. Like,
we know there's going to be. There's no way Chris Young is going to go through until the trade deadline, not trade for a starter or some bullpen help.
Right.
That's going to happen. I 100% guarantee.
All of us know, and especially the general manager knows, this team needs pitching.
We need it because now you're starting to see Perez is struggling, and he has been. Yeah. It's not like he has one start or whatever. Gray struggled today. I'm not really worried about him. That's one start since he came back for missing a start. Not really worried about it. We'll see what he does.
Right.
Haney is struggling, bro.
Haney's one of those guys that you just don't know what you're going to get.
You can't rely on that guy come playoff time to make a start.
No. Yeah, I'm not.
You might get a good start out of him.
Yeah.
But you might, more than likely, he's going to give you, Haney pisses me off. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah.
That first inning, he throws like 28 pitches every time. I'm like, dude, can this guy come in and just get out of the inning?
Yeah, he takes too long to settle in.
Yeah.
And you can't do that when you hit postseason play.
Exactly. We already know they lost the ace. We got to have one, and Eovaldi's still pitching great. He will be an amazing postseason pitcher for us. Not worried about him at all, but you need another one.
Yeah.
You got to have one, dude. Some of these guys don't have any postseason experience or much, so we can't rely on them. We got to have somebody that you can rely on.
Yeah.
But I'm not worried. I know they went through a slump. This is gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Such a long season. You think these guys are gonna come out there and fucking just? This is still the best start in franchise history. I gotta remind everybody.
Well, and it's even with this slump, they're still the best offensive baseball team in the majors. And this start on Sunday today, 11 runs. They just added to that. I mean, they're still a really good team. Like Sam said, this is good. Baseball's a hills and valleys.
Exactly.
And like this isn't going to be the last fucking little drought we go through.
People think they're going to win every game.
Right.
I mean, it's not going to happen.
Now, with that being said, you got to look and you got to do, like, if we're going to break away from the Astros and the Angels, which I'm not worried about the Angels, dude. They're going to start.
Yeah, I'm not really either. I mean, I don't think they'll, but they are there. So you just,
The Astros is probably our biggest threat.
I would say so.
And which actually
if they fall down
just
and
lost Lance McCullers, which is nice for us.
Yeah.
He's gone for the year.
Can they please lose Altuve again?
Yeah, exactly.
Because I hate that little bastard.
And
cheater.
But like Chris Young's going to make something happen. And
you're in first place in the division. You got the second best record in the AL.
Yeah.
Come a month from now.
6 weeks.
You go for it. You trade, you go for it, dude. You have to. You're in the position. You're going to the playoffs. Go.
Oh, they're buying for sure.
Yes. That's what I'm saying. Is that so hard to fucking believe? Chris Young knows, bro. He's not stupid.
Yeah. And there's some the good thing about this year is we have a lot of fucking prospects that are infield guys that we can just get rid of because the infield's locked down for the next 5+ years.
Second, short, and third, and first, all of those guys are good.
Yeah. So we
don't need no help.
Luis Angel Acuna is our third prospect. That's a great fucking piece to get a fucking starter pitcher. Our number one prospect, which is Evan Carter, he's an outfield prospect. Unless we're getting a fucking guaranteed number one starter, I don't get rid of that guy. If
I've heard his name a lot.
Yeah. You keep that guy because obviously our outfield is a little thin.
You don't have to get rid of your number one prospect.
No, I mean
we traded Smoke and Blake Bevan for Cliff Lee back in the day, and both of those guys really didn't amount to anything. Blake Bevan did nothing.
Yeah,
and that was one of our top pitching. It wasn't the top guy.
Yeah, but you have within our top 10, we have 2 or 3 fucking infielders that we can fucking give up easily.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that.
And you get another starter, like there's a guy out there. I know Shane Bieber's name is out there because he's not having a great year. Mm-hmm. He's not the same guy he used to be.
Yeah, I haven't really looked out because I'm waiting because we've got so long still before the trade deadline. We're less than a month away from the All-Star game. Mm-hmm. After the All-Star game, that's when you start really hearing trades. And we'll look into the names and we'll start talking about those. Let me throw out a hypothetical trade to you because he was just in town. Mm-hmm. And another writer threw out this trade with a poll or whatever, and I was shocked that people said no.
Okay.
So, would you trade... I texted you this, by the way. Mm-hmm. Would you trade right now Ezekiel Duran and Jack Leiter for Shohei Ohtani?
Just those 2 guys
for
Ohtani? All fucking day long.
100%.
Even if he's just a rental.
That's what I'm saying. This is a rental. You don't know if you're going to be able to sign him.
Yeah.
It's just a rental.
Yes.
Yeah. People were saying,
that's
no
the
way,
type of player.
Not just for a rental. I'm like, that's the best baseball player in the world.
Yeah. I mean, he has the Angels team on his back. He leads in every goddamn offensive
category. And pitching.
And pitching category.
Yeah.
He's 2 players in one. You tell me only those 2 players? All fucking day long, I'll give up.
I would do that and not even ask questions.
No, that's the easy yes.
Yeah. And people were out there saying no to that because they're like, not for a rental. No way. I'm like, are you fucking stupid, dude?
First of all, Okay, Durant's a great player.
Yes, I love Durant, but I'm just saying, if you have the chance to get Ohtani.
Okay, and Leiter, Leiter's kind of back on his way back, but we don't know what kind of pro he's going to be.
No, I would do it. I know Ohtani can play, and I know Ohtani's the best player in the world.
Yeah. Oh, God.
So
I can't even believe anybody would say no to that.
Yeah, I would do it. No questions asked.
Even if it was just a rental. That's
fine.
That's a game changer player right there.
That's a player that can take you all the way.
Oh, 100%.
All the way. Dude can pitch in the same game and hit 4 for 5.
He's two players.
Exactly. And he did that the other night. He pitched 6 innings and hit a bomb and won the game for him. Like, this guy just won the game for the Angels, and he did both. Fuck.
Yeah. No, I'm making that trade all fucking day.
Yeah. So I was shocked that people were saying no. It was almost split, and I'm like, are these people actually paying attention? Fuck it if he doesn't come back next year. You got him as a rental.
That's crazy, dude. Yeah. Yeah, I'm doing that.
Now, you don't know how he's going to react being a rental player, but we saw that with Cliff Lee being a rental, and he came in and just dominated.
Yeah.
Because the guy's still going to have to sign a contract after the year.
Mm-hmm.
He's not going to come in and suck.
Right, exactly.
We had Yu Darvish here, by the way, so we know that, a Japanese player can be comfortable here. Because that's a big thing for them. They want to be comfortable where they are.
Yeah.
Which, of course.
And now the big thing with Texas was always, the state, the heat and stuff. A lot of pitchers did not
have to worry about that
coming.
anymore.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about that anymore.
Yeah.
You have it on.
It's a perfect 72 degrees. Thank God, because it's so god-awful hot outside now.
Yeah. So,
dude, it's funny because on Thursday when I was walking up to the game with our buddy Adam, because we parked, and walked. By the way, that is the only gripe that I have with the Texas Rangers Stadium. There's nowhere to fucking park, dude, unless you buy a parking pass or pay out the ass.
Yeah.
It fucking sucks.
That's the worst part of that place, yeah.
They fucking put in massive Texas Live and then the hotel, and then they left the shit stadium for the XFL. Get rid of it. And all the parking's gone. So the parking fucking there blows, dude. Blows ass, actually. It's fucking awful.
It does. It's terrible.
So you have to walk forever unless you pay a shit ton.
Mm-hmm.
So we walked, and we were walking in the stadium. I'm like, dude, fuck this, man. If we were going to that stadium, the fucking outdoor stadium right now, fuck this place.
Yeah.
Because it's so hot. And I was like, we used to go sit over there and suffer through this.
Yeah.
Awful. And when as soon as we opened the doors and walked in, I'm like, holy shit, yes. Thank you, God, for air conditioning.
Yeah.
Fucking A. And I don't care. I know you don't like the stadium, but
I just,
I don't care. The AC is well worth it.
I will say, yeah. I mean, when I go and the roof's closed, it fucking feels great in there. And I'm not going to bitch about that part of it.
It's amazing. I literally sat down and I was like, this is the best thing in my life. Because I'd be miserable over there.
Yeah, 100%.
And it's fucking awful when you can't enjoy the game and you stand up, bro, and your fucking ass sweats and you're just like, good God, man, my fucking crack is full of sweat.
Looking swamp ass, baby.
Yeah. Jesus.
Yeah.
I don't want
to see that butthole now.
Yeah. Not anymore.
It's going to smell bad.
God. I got a funny story about that, actually. Maybe for another episode.
I know what you're talking about.
I know you are. Anyways, look, I'm just saying, I would trade for Shohei Ohtani not anything, but like no major league player right now. Any prospect is on the table for that guy, in my opinion.
Yeah, I would hand the Angels a list of my prospects and just say, check mark who you want.
Pick 2 or 3.
Yeah. I'm not giving you fucking 10 of them or whatever.
No, because it's a rental.
Yeah.
Like 2 or 3, and I'm good with it.
Yeah. You
got the best player in the world.
Yeah.
Do it. Anyways, this is hypothetical. Just saying. The Angels may not trade him. We don't know because they're 4.5 games back. They may still think they have a chance come, a month and a half from now.
And I mean, that's on them. But like, I think because he's not re-signing with them.
I don't think so.
So if you don't trade him,
you never know. But like, you're not going to win there, bro.
You can't.
The Angels they signed Pujols for that massive deal, Hamilton. Mm-hmm. And then they gave Trout a massive. They've never even come close, dude. Since then, they've just given out so much money, dude.
But I think like the Dodgers, maybe, or the Mets, some team like that's going to give him way more money.
God, the Mets payroll is so ridiculous,
and they're fucking terrible.
Yeah, they are. Go watch Frank the Tank from Barstool Sports. He'll let you know.
Yeah, oh God, that's funny, dude.
There was a tweet. He's a little too much, bro.
Some lady tweeted to the Mets one time. I saw this. It was goddamn funny. She was like, "Hey, I'm taking like somebody, like a kid or something of hers. Maybe she's like, it's his first Mets game. I hope you guys can win the game." And Frank replied underneath it. He's like, "They're gonna lose." I laughed my fucking ass off.
He's something else, bro.
Oh God, he goes nuts, bro.
Yeah, he's something
He's like,
else.
Scherzer and Verlander are done. They're fucking done.
Yeah.
He goes off on him.
He
dude.
freaks out over every
Yeah.
little thing.
And he's right though. Scherzer and Verlander suck balls this year, dude. They're fucking terrible.
Yeah, his rants are pretty all time.
They're awesome.
Yeah, poor guy though. He's never gonna see a title
Not the Mets, no. Yeah.
or the Devils. He's like a Devils fan, New Jersey Devils.
Oh yeah.
He was pumped when they beat the
So
Rangers, but then they got
Yeah, the Rangers.
fucking. Oh no, this past season.
Oh yeah.
He's pretty epic. Go check out Frank for Barstool Sports. He's a huge fat bastard, but funny.
Yeah. But anyway, yeah. I mean, whatever it
Really
takes to get Ohtani here, man, I'm down.
You thought I was negative or Leaf was negative? Watch that guy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But yeah, no, you're right. I would do that in a heartbeat. But look, this is all hypothetical. We don't even know if they're going to trade the guy.
Yeah, we have no idea.
Let's revisit this topic in a month.
But I have seen some names already, and there's some pretty decent starting pitchers that might be available. And
Of course.
I think you.
There's some bullpen help out there. Like Aroldis Chapman plays for the Royals. They're 16 and a half games back. They're get rid of him
Yeah.
and sign me up for that guy.
Mm-hmm. I'll take him. He's having a great year, actually.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a couple of starting pitchers out there who have really great years, and they're just on shitty teams. You make those deals. You get a starter, at least one starter, and then you get a couple of bullpen arms, and you're fucking set. You could do.
We need it.
You could make
We
a
need it.
pretty good postseason run with those just those three moves.
Imagine this, bro. It's like the 7th or 8th inning in October, and we didn't make any moves. And it's a high pressure situation in a playoff game. And we got to have Jose Leclerc coming in. I'd be like,
Here's what I'm doing. I'm turning off the TV,
yeah,
and I'm pulling up Pornhub and jerking off. Because
exactly.
that game's over.
Yeah, because Jose Leclerc, I can't stand this fucking guy anymore. He came in today and like they won the game. Obviously, he got out of it, but he gave up a single and then he walked the 8th hitter. And I'm like, as soon as he walked that guy, I'm like, dude, I fucking hate this guy, dude.
They have not learned their lesson yet because
And I mean, Bochy doesn't have any options because Spores pitched 2 days in a row.
Yeah.
And actually, Spores has been really good lately.
he has.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
And he's got electric stuff. And I'm like, please just figure it out like that and stay like that.
Yeah. Well, Leclerc, they said like Leclerc has been, and he's been pitching well, but like not when you bring him in the 8th inning with a 1-run lead, he's gonna fuck it up.
Yeah, exactly.
There's something wrong with his head, bro.
Yeah.
He's like, I can't. There's too much pressure. So whenever you're leading by 5, put that guy in, which they did, and he was like, I'm still gonna fuck this up.
Yes.
Before you put Leclerc in, make sure you got a fucking 6-run lead, please.
At least, maybe 8.
Yeah, yeah, because. So you need somebody.
Minimum.
Man. You need somebody. You need a late inning guy that can come in and fucking just close the goddamn door, dude.
100%. 100%. Will Smith has been a
And
good
Chapman's
closer,
that
though.
guy this year.
I'm not going to lie. Will Smith has been really good.
Yeah, he has.
I believe Will Smith has had 12 save opportunities this year. He's had 11.
That's good. Yeah,
So,
I'll take that.
yeah.
And so if you add Chapman to that, and if he's your setup guy,
If he's available, which I mean, the Royals are trash, bro. Just get like, he's got to be available.
Yeah.
Jesus, they're 19 and 52 right now. That's their record.
And I saw his contract situation. He makes $3 million a year.
That's
And
do it all day.
Well, after this year, he's a free agent, so it's like whatever. He'll
Don't
probably
care.
be,
Don't care. He's a rental, and that's perfect.
Yeah, you just need him to come and be the guy that you come in the 8th, or if you want to make him your closer, that's fine too. But he's just going to come in there and be a setup man or the closer.
That's
and
Bochy's
that's
call.
it. Yeah,
You know, that's Bochy's call. It depends on Will Smith, what Will Smith is doing, and he's been good right now.
I'll take that guy all day long. This year.
Absolutely. So, now one thing I will say, as far as the Rangers too, as well, is the ace Jacob deGrom finally spoke to the media today. Actually, made his first public comment since his surgery, which was on last Monday. He did have his surgery, and it was basically reconstructive surgery to repair his torn ulnar collateral ligament, which is the UCL. So basically, he had Tommy John again. He says it feels good. everything went well. I look forward to doing all the rehab stuff to get back out there. Jacob deGrom did set his actual goal for a timeline recovery. He said, I will be basically coming back by August of 2024. That is his goal. That would be 14 months.
Okay.
That would be cool.
I would love it. Yeah.
But I still don't think that's going to happen.
It's not up to him.
Exactly. It's up to the body.
Exactly.
He's
about to be 35. Like, I mean, we'll see.
This is the other thing he said. I know what it takes to come back. It takes a lot of hard work and sticking with the program, not trying to do too much. That's where it became tricky. My first time, I felt good and really wanted to keep going and basically do too much. So that's his first comments. He made these today before the game, I believe. So he's got a brace on his right arm. He's going to watch the home games only. I don't think he's going to travel with them on the road.
Okay.
From the bullpen.
Okay.
Basically because he doesn't want to be in the dugout and somebody fucking hit his arm and be like, oh, God.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah. So his rehab is underway. He already, of course, I don't know how much, considering the fact it's been less than a week. 5 days a week rehab. But, yeah, we're not going to see him until at least August of 2024, which I believe I said September last week, I think, and I'd still stick to that. I mean, I'll still be shocked if we see Jacob deGrom in 2024.
That's my first thing, like my first impression.
I said that last night. I'm sticking to it.
We're not going to see him pitch all year.
I'm sticking to it.
Yeah, that's me too. Yeah.
If you're in a position...
And I'm only saying that because of his age right now.
Exactly.
Major surgery like that, it takes a way longer. He's not 20 anymore. So it takes a little bit longer to bounce back.
His first Tommy John was 2010.
Yeah.
So 13 years ago when he was like 23.
Yeah. So if he does come back and he's 100% healthy, I'll be fucking happy about that. But I'm saying all of the next season, I don't think we see deGrom.
Me neither. So I'm gonna say that because then it's gonna cover my ass. If he comes back in August, great.
Yeah.
But I don't see it. And by the way, when he comes back and starts throwing again, like everybody hold your breath.
Yeah.
Because this could be his last pitch. We said that.
We don't know. Yeah, we don't know. And like we said before, 100.
Dude, here's the other thing too. deGrom throws 100 miles an hour.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe not throw 100 miles an hour, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, he has nasty stuff.
I love the fact that you throw that hard.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to.
Yeah.
If you just take some off and pinpoint your pitches, take a page out of Greg Maddox's book, bro.
Yeah.
That guy threw, 90?
Yeah, I think he topped out at like 92.
And then he also just painted the corners, and you're like, good luck.
Yeah, he just put it wherever he fucking wanted.
Cliff Lee, he didn't throw that hard.
Yeah, he did. He didn't have a big arm.
But he just pinpointed the fucking on two seamers and sliders, and good luck. Relax.
Yeah.
deGrom maybe need to dial it back a little bit this next time.
Mm-hmm.
I love the 100 miles an hour. Don't get me wrong. It's fucking awesome.
Yeah, I love those big arms and big strikeout guy. He's a massive strikeout guy, and I love that. But if you're going to throw your fucking arm...
You can still do that.
Yeah, if you're going to throw your arm out all the time, throwing 100 miles an hour, I mean, it's not worth it. Dude.
Throw like 94.
Yeah.
Or 95. You know what I mean? Like, you don't have to throw like a ton. Like, Evaldi has had 2 Tommy Johns and came back, which, by the way, not a lot of pitchers have 2 and come back.
Yeah. And he's not throwing crazy hard.
He throws like 97.
Yeah.
Every once in a while. But maybe dial it back a little bit, bro. And just work on, still being a great pitcher and just work on getting guys out. And maybe not rely on just fucking like, ooh-ah. Yeah, that's when you're going to throw your arm out.
Even a mid-90s fastball is still good, especially with his like slider and shit.
Yeah, his slider's disgusting.
Yeah. So you don't need...
His slider and his changeup are both disgusting.
Yeah, and you don't need like a crazy overpowering fastball for when you have those 2 pitches.
Just put it in the right spot. Mm-hmm. That's all you got to do.
Yep.
But just wanted to mention that. He spoke to the media for the first time today after his surgery. Surgery went well. That's positive, obviously. Dr. Keith Meister, who's like apparently the fucking elbow king.
The guy, yeah.
Yeah. Who does everyone's surgery. For elbow. He's probably like, Jesus, this is like a fucking career out of this.
Imagine being that guy, dude.
No shit. He's like, I know he's got job security because every pitcher's going to throw their elbow out.
Yeah. He's watching those high like guys throwing over 100 miles an hour. He's like, oh, hell yeah. This guy's going to be a patient soon.
I'm sure he did tumor rocker surgery.
Probably.
Yeah. Jack Leiter already had Tommy John, but he'd probably do it again.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, yeah.
Everybody. Every pitcher, bro. But anyways, I'm still really, that's probably the last time we'll hear from DeGrom. Well, unless we get an update from DeGrom about like how rehab's going and all that.
Yeah.
Hope it's all positive.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm on my bended knee that it's all positive from here on out with Jacob DeGrom. Please, God. Otherwise, that's $185 million wasted, and that's going to fuck us in signing people in the future because Ray Davis will be like, man, motherfucker, I'm down 185 on this guy.
Yeah.
And you told me. But, fuck, he better have known that was a risk going into it.
Yeah, I mean, you had to have known that.
Otherwise, he's stupid.
Yeah. But anyway.
Anyways, it's still positive for the Rangers. We're in first place, 4.5 game lead in the division. No one saw this coming, please. They're at 44 wins. The fuck out of here. If you told me last year on June 18th next year we'll be at 44 wins and be up 4.5 games in the division, I've been like, you're fucking dumb.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. 100%.
Yeah. So this is a good thing.
Very good.
Okay. Just wanted to clear that up. Okay, let's go, man. A couple crazy things. Oh, wait. Let's do our album stuff first.
Yeah, we got the top 3.
Top 3 album stuff, and then we'll end on the crazy stuff. So last week we gave each other another album to listen to, of course.
Yep.
Because it's a lot of fun. We give each other albums that we probably never listened to in our lives, and then we have to listen to the whole thing and then pick our favorite 3 songs from the album.
Yes. And this has been a lot of fun because
It has been.
it's kind of replaced our whole like song of the week kind of thing.
Yes.
And it's like we said, we give each other an album which is like we don't normally listen to. And music that we like Sam doesn't normally listen to. I give him like country and pop and stuff, and then he gives me like more heavier stuff or whatever. And so yeah.
Okay, I had Gary Allan, Tough All Over this week. So Leaf gave me another country album, which I know Gary Allan. I went to a show with Leaf to watch Gary Allan live, which was a great fucking show. Mm-hmm. Leaf's favorite show ever. And so he gave me Tough All Over, which is apparently his favorite Gary Allan album.
Yes, it is.
And I will say it was a great album. Look, I don't hate country music. What I do hate is like the whole Texas country / new country, like Luke Bryan.
Well, the Texas country doesn't have anything to do with like the new country.
I can't stand the new shit. Okay, let's just put it that way.
Yeah, the new shit.
Whatever
terrible.
the new shit is, I don't like.
I don't like it either.
Okay, and I know that about you.
Yeah.
Which I knew that going in. Like you listen to Gary Allan before, and I'm like, okay, the Gary Allan's actually more like old school.
He's classic stuff.
Yeah,
like he's.
So this album was good, man. Of course, and I do. Of course, you mentioned last week. You're like, you're gonna recognize one of those songs. I'm like, yes, I did.
Yeah, it's one of his biggest songs. Yeah.
So I had to listen to the whole album, of course.
Yeah.
But number 3 for me, and I did this on purpose because I'm like, look, this is actually a cover song.
Yeah.
But I listen to this song usually like when Spotify's on.
Yeah.
It comes on.
We've seen it so many times.
It's so good.
Post meetings.
It's so good. It's an amazing cover song.
Yeah, he knocks it out of the park, dude.
Best I Ever Had, which was a Vertical Horizon song.
Yeah, exactly.
And Gary Allan covered it, and I'm telling you right now, Gary Allan killed it.
Yeah, Gary Allan's my all-time favorite country artist, but still, his version is better than Vertical Horizons. Mm-hmm. Geez, I can't even talk. Remembered
Vertical Horizon.
Yeah, there you go.
Which, by the way, that album that Vertical Horizon put out is so good.
It's fucking it's a banger.
But Gary Allan, Best I Ever Had, number 3 for me on that album. Right. Has to be.
Yeah,
because it's such a good song.
I figured that would be in your top 3. Yeah,
it's so good, dude. That comes on randomly in my Spotify.
That's a great fucking song, by the way.
I love it. Number 2 for me, and again, I recognize one other song on the album probably because you played it for me, and that's it. But I didn't recognize anything else. Number 2 for me, What Kind of Fool?
Oh yeah.
Fucking dude,
yeah,
I loved it.
Song.
So the reason why I chose that one is the lyrics were really good. Mm-hmm. But I also like the groove of the song.
Yeah.
There was a good groove to that song, and I'm like, damn, dude, I like that, dude. And the lyrics are great, bro.
Yeah.
It's basically talking about, like, a girl that, like, comes to you or whatever, and some dude, like, what kind of fool would let you get away or whatever.
Yeah.
Basically. And I was like, man, that's cool. I like that. And then the groove, the guitar, and I was like, hell yeah, bro.
Yeah.
So that was a good one. And then
Nice.
Jesus Christ, number one for me, which is definitely the slowest song on the album, I think, is Life Ain't Always Beautiful. And I was like, Jesus fuck.
Oh wow, yeah, that's a great song,
Dude, did he write that song?
I don't think he did.
Okay, well, I just want to say, fuck, this is a good one.
Yeah, it's a really good
And
song.
it's like that one actually. I've never even heard that song, dude.
Yeah,
Never heard this song.
he plays that. I don't know. I mean, I'd have to pull up the set list of the show we went to, but that's one of his biggest hits.
It's so good, dude.
Yeah, it's a good song.
Because it actually spoke to me. I was like, Jesus, yeah, he's right, 100%. Those types of songs always resonate with me because I'm hard on myself and like about everything, dude.
Yeah.
And I'm like, dude, fuck. And it's a slower song. And I'm like, okay, this is very emotional, of course. Mm-hmm. And Leaf told me this was going to be an emotional album.
Like I said, this is his album. He took his Gary Allen's wife killed herself.
And there are some songs in the album that actually totally devoted to that.
Yeah. He took a year off, and then this was his first album after that time off. He co-wrote and wrote some of the songs, and I'd have to look up which ones, but Life Ain't Always Beautiful is not one because it's on his greatest hits album. He didn't write any of those.
But it's so good though. It's so good.
Yeah, I mean it's an emotional roller coaster, and I love that album. That's my favorite Gary Allen album.
Now I know there was one song on there that like I think your favorite Gary Allen
My
song.
all-time favorite Gary Allen song is on that album.
And it was damn close to being there, but it's called what was it called again?
I Just Got Back from Hell.
Yeah, I Just Got Back from Hell.
Yeah.
And I knew that as soon as I saw the title, I'm like, Leaf's played me that song before.
Yeah, I have.
I've heard it.
Yeah.
And it's great. But I was like,
song.
I like these other three better.
Yeah.
For me.
No, I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are great choices, actually.
So that's the cool thing about us doing this is like, we have our favorites off the album, but then we have like what we listen to, and it resonates with us. And I'm like, that's cool. So we can kind of
I love that, dude.
Yeah. So there you go.
That's
And it's
cool.
a great fucking album, by the way. It's a great album. I will 100% go see Gary Allen live again with you. 100%.
Hey,
Puts on a hell of a show. By the way, it's not boring.
No, he's good, man.
Yeah, I had a great
He's been
time.
doing it forever, dude.
They're over there sitting fucking on the stage chugging a bottle of whiskey. And I'm like, hell yes.
He's insane, dude. He's so good.
Yeah.
All right.
And I still like his song, Whiskey Drink or whatever. Waste of a Whiskey Drink.
Yeah, that's a great song.
Fucking
dude.
love that.
That's a great fucking song.
Yeah.
All right. So my album that I had to listen to was from a band called Volbeat, which I've heard of. And Sam has played some songs for me. And what I've heard, man, is like, man, this sounds like a band. I don't know why I never really got into this band. But after listening to this album, I'm like, I could get into this band.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
All
like,
right.
this is a band that I could kind of go into and kind of check out all their shit. The album was Seal the Deal and Let's Boogie.
That's right.
So, right off the bat, man, riffs, melody, all fucking good. Like, this is exactly what I look for in rock music, dude.
Exactly. I knew it.
And and like I said, I don't know why I haven't locked into this band already. But I know that some of the stuff you have played me, I'm like, yeah, it's pretty good, you know. But I just never latched onto it. But after this album, I'm probably gonna check it out, and I'll go see these guys live for sure.
So you enjoyed it?
I did.
All right.
I did.
Hell yeah.
So my number 3 song is Mary Jane Kelly.
Okay. All right.
Which
that's definitely not one of their singles or anything.
Yeah, I was like,
good. That's good.
Well, and immediately I was listening to the lyrics because this guy has a very distinct voice.
Oh, 100%.
Like as soon as you hear him sing, there's nobody else that sings like this guy.
No, not
and
at
it's
all.
good. I'm not saying it's like, it's really good. And I was listening to the lyrics of the song. I was like, man, this is an interesting fucking story that he was telling.
Yep.
And I looked it up because I was like, this has to do with Jack the Ripper.
Yeah, it's just crazy.
100%.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's a great concept for a song. And actually, I looked it up and like, this apparently was Jack the Ripper's last victim. Mary Jane Kelly was her name. It's a great fucking song, by the way. It's got a great solo in it too. So yeah, Mary
100%.
Jane Kelly's number 3 for me.
Yep.
Number 2,
Love that.
Gates of Babylon.
Okay, man, you're going with some shit that I didn't think you were going to go with.
Really?
I fucking love that.
Dude, Gates of Babylon's badass, dude.
Absolutely, it is.
Yeah, I love that song.
I just
dude.
expected you to go with a couple of the hits like the big hits.
So I listened to this on Spotify. I didn't pull up YouTube like I have done before, and so
that's the way to do it.
Yeah. Because I don't want to know what the fucking singles are.
Just don't do that.
Now my number one song sounds like it would be a single.
Okay.
But yeah, Gates of Babylon.
Gates of Babylon's a good one.
Fucking great song, dude.
Yeah.
Number one is Let It Burn.
Okay.
Let It Burn. When I first heard it, I was like, this had to be a single, right? Was it a single off this album?
It might have been. It probably was.
Yeah.
But it wasn't the biggest.
Okay.
It wasn't the biggest single.
That's a great fucking song.
I love that song too.
And it has a rare in rock. It has a key change at the end.
Yeah.
Which is rare in rock music.
It's good. It's good, bro.
And I was like, and
Let It Burn is one of my favorite songs.
Yeah. And this guy's got a great voice. They fucking play the shit out of their instruments, man. They got good riffs, good rhythm to it.
He is literally the primary songwriter, pretty much the whole songwriter.
Yeah.
There's maybe a couple songs that are not him, but most of the time it's just him as the creditor.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, this was a pretty good album, dude. Like I had to think about it to get
It's shocking because the first single on this album, I believe, was The Devil's Bleeding Crown, the opening.
Oh yeah, that opening song was bad. Like that was one that I was going to put in there.
And then when I got
down to the Mary J. and Kelly song, I was like, God, this is a great fucking song.
Yeah, I mean the whole album's great.
Yeah,
the album's amazing.
It is.
In my opinion, it's their best album. I like a bunch of their stuff, but this has been my favorite album for them forever.
Oh yeah, from top to bottom, I was impressed.
Yeah.
I was like, fuck, I got to pick 3 of these.
I thought you were gonna fucking do Seal the Deal as well.
Yeah, Seal the Deal's good too.
That's a quicker one.
Yeah.
And I was like, hell yeah.
Yeah, it was hard for me to do this. Like with Ghost, I was like, man, I can't pick 3. Like, I mean, I'm not saying Ghost is bad because I did like that album, but
bullshit. You didn't really like it.
I didn't really like it, but I was like it. I had to my third song. I had to really like. I was like, I don't know which one, you know. But with this one, I was like, fuck, I could put this one here. I could put this one here. Like
that's the same thing that happened with me with probably Gary Allen because that I wanted to put your favorite one up there.
Yeah,
but I mean, it's a great song. But definitely that 4 Year Strong. I was like, Jesus, I can't pick 3 off of this album.
Dude, that's a badass album, dude. So yeah, I like that.
I'm glad you liked it, man.
Yeah, I did. So I'm going to check out Volbeat more.
And I wanted to say, I didn't say this last week because I didn't want to give you any sort of like, I just wanted you to listen to it. But I knew you knew who it was, but I haven't really played a ton of Volbeat for you.
No, not really.
But I just wanted to let you know like his main inspiration, which the lead singer is the one that writes pretty much everything.
Right.
His main inspirations are Johnny Cash and Elvis.
Yeah, you can hear that shit.
Exactly.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking. I was like, man, this guy has, I could tell he has just all kinds of like, I mean, I'm starting to blank here.
He's got some inspiration. You could
tell he has. He's not just. Yeah, he's kind of like me. Grew up with all this kind of old school music, and he's putting all that into this really heavy rock type stuff, and not like heavy, but yeah, they're
some good parts that are pretty heavy.
Yeah,
and it's so good.
Yeah, it is.
I love it. I've always loved Volbeat as soon as I heard him.
That Bleeding Crown song, like the very first track, I was like, I was hooked. Yeah. Like, I mean, I was like, holy shit, this is start the album like this? Fuck yeah.
Yeah, it was such a good album. Yeah. That album's so good, dude.
Yeah.
Their latest album was all right. There's another song that the single, I think the latest single, I'll play it for you after this. And it's so good. It's so heavy, bro. But not like super heavy. It's just like that song, basically. Yeah. And I'm just like, God, these guys are so good.
Yeah.
It's Michael Poulsen, bro. That's his name. He's just so good, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, I know I've heard some songs of theirs because you've played them before. And
the older stuff is even better. But well, they had that one that's I guess they put them on the map a little bit. I think that's the first time I heard of them, but what the hell is that song called? A Warrior or something like that or something. It's kind of cheesy, bro. It's like fight.
Well, there's one song you played for me that was, it sounds like, and I liked it. I remember saying that I liked it, but it was just like a cliche rock song. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it was good.
A Warrior's Call. That's what I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
And it's kind of cheesy. A lot of like sports teams use it though to pump up.
Yeah.
So that's kind of what they got famous for, I believe. Mm-hmm. That's the first time I heard them though, and then they put out this album. I'm like, okay, this band's for real.
Yeah, no, this was a great album. Yeah, I fucking loved it.
I'm glad you liked it, man.
Yeah, it was good.
Hell yeah.
So yeah, I'm gonna add these songs, Sam's top 3 from Gary Allen and my top 3 from Volbeat. I created a
playlist,
Spotify playlist. I'm gonna add it to it. It's called Eskimo Bros Top 3. I'll share the link every week or whatever. If you guys want to check out the songs that we've picked over the last few episodes.
Playlist is only going to get longer, baby.
Yeah, oh yeah.
This is too much. I'm not going to do an album this week. I don't have one.
Yeah, I mean, I have a list, but yeah.
Let's just wait a week.
Okay.
I don't have one ready.
All right.
Cocked and ready. Mm-hmm. And by the way, I'm not going to be like, Leaf, listen to Metallica, the Black Album. like you've never heard that one.
Yeah, I've never heard that band
I
ever.
could ask Leaf his top 3 songs right now, and he would fucking know. He's heard that album 100 times.
100%.
So, yeah. No, I got to think a little bit on that one. It's always good to give it a little week break and just think about it.
Yeah, that's fine, man.
Okay. Love that segment. That's fun, dude.
Yeah,
that's fun for us, man. And then, by the way, go listen to those albums out there yourself.
Yeah.
And let us know your top 3 on our fucking shit, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do it.
All right, couple things to get out of here, bro. Let's get the fuck out of here. We're sitting close to 2.
Fuck it.
Fuck. By the time we take out the piss break, we're gonna be close.
Yeah.
Anyways, okay. 2 things. This came out earlier this year, but we never talked about it. I'm just gonna give the title right here. I was fired from my teaching job for being an OnlyFans creator. I then made more money than my annual salary in 6 months.
Good Lord.
Okay. Sarah Jury got fired from her teaching job after her employer found out she was an OnlyFans model. A month later, she earned $17,000 and made her entire annual teaching salary in just 6 months. Jury plays on being a teacher and her personal branding to boost her earnings. Fucking so smart.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. Jury says, I absolutely loved my teaching career. Schools would bring their 5th grade students on field trips to my classroom in Indiana as part of a government-funded youth program. My job was to talk to them about the different kinds of STEM careers they can consider pursuing in science, technology, engineering, and math. Despite having a full-time job, I was juggling 5 side hustles to try to keep myself afloat financially as a single mom. I was teaching group exercise classes, coaching people in ketogenic nutrition. Keto, bro, you've done that.
Yes.
While also tutoring kids, managing a teeth whitening business, and designing shirts and mugs. Basically doing so much shit that all of you out there do.
Yes.
All the time.
Spell her last name, dude.
Juree, Juree. A friend started an OnlyFans page in April of 2022 and told me that she made $10,000 in 1 month. I decided to give it a go and started a page just to sell nudes on the side to supplement my teaching income. Last June, I tried it out during the summer vacation. Within a few days, my photos were copied and sent to my employer. I was sent a termination letter, and my 20-year teaching career and primary source of income swiftly ended. I've since made my entire annual teaching salary in just 6 months. As a teacher, I made $55,000 a year, but in the last 6 months, I've earned over $58,000 through OnlyFans. The most I've made in a month is $17,000, which happened right after I got fired. Since I was laid off, I've made a total of $75,000.
Wow.
However, my income fluctuates, and I have months ranging from $3,000 to $10,000. I still have to work very hard to make it. Of course we do. By the way, if you have not seen Sarah Juree, look her up. So hot. I've already subscribed, by the way.
I just pulled her up, and yes.
After I heard this or read this story, I've subscribed immediately.
Well, I was wondering if this is because there's a teacher that pops up on my TikTok every once in a while. Mm-hmm. And I don't know if she has an OnlyFans, but like she does TikToks in her classroom and she's being super sexy about it. So I was like, I wonder if that's who that is, because she films her TikToks in her classroom and she does, obviously she can't do nudes on TikTok, but like she does some very provocative stuff on it. And I'm like, and I think she has an OnlyFans. I just haven't checked it out, but like it's not her, obviously. So
well, this teacher promotes this, or well, plays on the fact that she was a teacher, and she makes now.
Well, that's always hot because we've all had that one teacher
what
that
she
we
made
wanted to fuck, bro.
Yeah, exactly. She's made what she made in a year in 6 months.
Yeah.
So she's doubled her income.
Well, yeah, that's what we've said. I'm like,
how many times we got to say this? How many times we got to say this? These are real fucking stories.
Yeah.
She got fired from her job, probably played on that too, and then now she makes double her income.
Yeah.
And probably more now.
Well,
this was a year ago, by the way.
Yeah.
So she probably makes way more now. And by the way, I've subscribed, so she's getting money from me. I had to, bro. I was like, I got to subscribe for content.
Well, and we did the story about Allie Ray, the nurse.
Yeah.
She's a registered nurse, which is good money, first of all. Mm-hmm. And then she got fucking fired because her fucking hater fucking coworkers turned her in. And now she's making millions.
Yeah, she makes millions of dollars.
Yeah, she's making way more.
She is so hot.
Yeah, she's crazy hot.
So is this teacher.
Yeah, this chick is hot as shit.
Get off your ass. Yeah, she has got months ranging from $3,000. Bro, if you make $3,000 a month, that's still good.
Yeah.
And then imagine the next month you're like, I make $10,000.
Yeah.
Because you gotta change your content, baby. Mm-hmm. Show that butthole.
Show me your butthole.
Yeah. You're gonna make way more in that month than you are the other month. That's for sure.
Yeah.
So since she was laid off, she's made $75,000, which was not a full year. Mm-hmm. So she's obviously doing just fine.
Yeah,
since she got fired from from the teaching job, 20 years, but she was doing the teaching and then 5 side hustles and just trying to get extra money, and now she's like, I'm good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
there you go.
Yeah. I don't know why you
Crazy
wouldn't
story.
go that direction at all nowadays, because that's where you make the most money. I mean, sure. I mean,
how many times I got to say it, bro? If I was a hot chick, I would be there.
Yeah. I'm sure it's a grind because you got to post a lot. You got to do it every day. You can't just post like once a month and expect to get this kind of money.
Hey, you got to work hard.
Yeah.
It's hard. Like she said in their story, it's hard work.
Yeah.
But she's making double her income.
Yeah.
Hard work pays off.
Yeah, exactly.
And obviously it does with Amaranth signing $30 million.
There you go.
Yeah. Jesus Christ.
It's crazy, dude.
Okay, last story, and we're out of here. Another funny. This is actually fucking funny, more than crazy. This is actually funny.
All right.
Dead body discovered in Texas County, which here we are in Texas, right?
Right.
Houston, by the way, area, of course. This place fucking blows.
Yeah, that place is.
Turns out to be a sex doll.
So they thought it was like an actual body?
Of course.
Okay.
Harris County authorities closed their investigation, which, I mean, geez, that probably didn't take that long. Into a suspected dead body Wednesday, this past week, I believe, after the corpse in question turned out to be a sex doll, as reported first by the TV station.
What idiot threw that away?
Yeah, exactly. Deputies from the Harris County Sheriff's Office responded to a call Wednesday afternoon about a possible cadaver found in the northeastern part of the county. A Good Samaritan told deputies that he saw a partially open bag in the woods, and after poking it, thought he discovered a deceased woman wearing only lingerie inside. Can you imagine, bro? You're like poking him, you're like, geez, that's a woman.
Yeah.
Once investigators arrived, they opened the bag and discovered what appeared to be an anatomically correct corpse with pliable skin. Even so, the investigators noted that they didn't notice a foul smell coming from what should have been a decomposing body.
They smell fucking rubber, bro, like plastic or whatever.
The lack of odor was soon be explained by officials from the medical examiner's office. They actually took this fucking shit to the medical.
Good Lord, they took it that far?
Yeah.
Idiots.
After viewing the body via video call, they determined it was in fact a silicone replica.
What the fuck?
This is a real story.
This is fucked up, dude. Oh. You can't just open it up and notice that it's a fucking sex doll?
The investigation took about 2 hours.
Good God, that's way too long.
How the fuck do you not know, bro? After discovering the victim, the victim was in quotes, was a sex doll, authorities cleared the scene, leaving the inflatable body double behind. By the way, the Harris County Sheriff tweeted on this whole thing before and said, we found a dead body or something like that in the area. And then he later tweeted after this, false call on this one. Upon closer inspection, not a body. Some commenters on Gonzalez's tweet, which was the best thing ever, by the way.
Yeah.
If you go to his tweet and read the replies, you will die. Some commenters on Gonzalez's tweet voiced surprise that none of the deputies decided to take the doll home.
Great.
The fucking tweets on this, by the way, and I have to pull this up right now because it's some of the replies, the best ones. Trust me. Hang on 1 second. Good Lord. So fucking good. I've never laughed so hard at a stupid story like this.
Dude, that's insane that they poked at it.
And they still took it in.
Good
Yes.
Lord, man. Like, get close to it and, like, fucking check the pulse and shit.
Yeah, and I may not be
And
able to
then
find it right now.
immediately you would know, dude. Like, that's weird.
Yeah, I may not be able to find it, but hilarious that the fact that these guys actually took it to a medical examiner's office. Like, how do you not open that up and be like, wow, that's just a fucking doll?
Yeah. Just, yeah. That,
How did this take 2 hours?
Yeah.
By the way, like I said, this is in the Houston area.
that explains a lot, actually.
They inspected it via video call as well. The medical examiner video call. He was like, Jesus Christ, that's fucking silicone. I can see that from here. Some guy was fucking it. But check DNA on that because there's definitely some fucking loads in there.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, all you got to do is swipe inside that pussy, bro. Fake pussy. And you'll run that DNA. You'll find out who dropped that off, bro.
Or the mouth.
Just, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, some people, I remember the tweets, the replies on that was like, that's Ursula from fucking Super Troopers.
Oh, God, yeah.
Fucking ask fucking Farva.
Yeah. Ursula.
Ursula, come in, Ursula. Jesus Christ, man. Oh, that's so funny to me, bro. They actually consider that a dead body, and they had the sheriff over there
that's
tweeting about it.
crazy,
They didn't
dude.
notice a foul smell because it wasn't a body.
Yeah, those things don't smell.
That Good Samaritan must have fucking been really weird. He said he saw a deceased woman wearing only lingerie inside of that bag. I'm like, good Lord, man. How do you not know that's a fucking blow-up doll?
Yeah. That's so weird, man.
They fucking touched it.
Yeah.
And they're like, Jesus, it's a real body. Call the medical examiner.
Either the sex dolls are getting way more advanced than I thought.
Yeah, what kind of sex doll is this?
Looks like a real
That's
person.
actually a good question.
Yeah. It obviously must have been very expensive.
The Good Samaritan, man.
Like, I wonder
I'm
if
surprised
it
he
was
didn't want to fuck it.
Yeah. I wonder if it was like, was it a whole body? Like,
Yeah, it's a whole body.
Or okay.
Whole body.
So it's one of those fucking crazy expensive ones.
It might have been.
Wow.
Well, I mean, Jesus, there's some cheap ones that blow up that are fucking full bodies.
Yeah, but I mean, those are probably trash. I've never.
It says silicone. I mean, yeah, you're
It's probably
right.
one of those 1,500, or I don't know how much they are. 15,
Who would throw that away then?
Yeah,
bro?
that's what I'm saying.
Just clean that up, bro, and take it home.
These guys just had to change of ways, bro. And he's like, nah, I don't need this anymore.
Throwing it out.
Yeah. Got a girlfriend, bro. He's like, I can't let her find this
Oh,
because
it's like
obviously
you
it's a full fucking.
Oh, it's like you said,
Can't
bro.
hide. You can't hide that.
Right. Yeah. It's true,
She's
bro.
like, what the fuck is this?
What's in the closet? It's like a fucking actual doll that's real, and you're like, Jesus.
It looks like a real person. Like, Jesus.
Yeah. Oh, it's like you said though, bro. That one time, that one guy married it. Or whatever.
Yeah, that Taboo show on like AMC or whatever.
Yeah.
There was a guy that bought like a
Or
5
Showtime
si-
or something?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, and he like would sit it down at his dinner table and actually cook dinner for it and set the fucking food in front of it and he would eat it. I'm like, what are you gonna do with that other? You obviously can't eat it.
Yeah, and like you said, there's a waste of food, bro.
Yeah, I was like, what are you doing, dude?
Yeah. Married it.
Yeah, it's wild.
Good Lord.
Yeah,
Maybe this was him, bro. Getting rid of it.
maybe he's like, all right,
Changing his ways.
found an actual real girl, so
Yeah, he's like, I'm changing my ways. See you later, guys.
it's wild, man.
Dude, I've seen those realistic ones that like have vacuums in the mouth.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah, well, now they have the ones that can talk and shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh,
Like
that's
the real, those are expensive.
Yeah,
We're talking like $2,000,
yeah.
maybe more.
So if this is one of those that looked that real and you just throw it away like that, like I wonder what happened there.
I mean, I would take it.
Yeah,
Why not?
yeah,
I mean, I would have it highly cleaned,
yeah, definitely.
inside and out.
Yeah, no way.
Please clean all the holes, like inside and out.
Yeah.
Would you ever buy one of those though, for real? Like if you had so much money, you're just like, like $2,000, bro. Get one of those ones that has a vacuum in the mouth, and like they are more realistic than the like blow up, like the literal blow up ones that are like
Yeah, those are nothing.
cheesy.
Right?
like a fucking beach ball, material.
Yeah, yeah.
We're talking the ones that actually like fucking have like they feel real, and maybe they have the voice now.
Yeah.
You know, and they're like, you know, they vacuum in the mouth. That's a real thing. I'm not gonna lie.
Really, I haven't heard that. Yeah.
Yeah. Would you ever buy one of those, bro, and be like, fuck it, let me just fucking hold this in my closet?
I don't think so, man.
I don't think I would either. I mean, I would try it, but I wouldn't buy it.
Yeah, I wouldn't buy it.
I would try it for sure.
I mean, if I had that much money, I would buy a prostitute before I bought one of those.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Like a real person.
Yeah,
Like
a
actual
real,
flesh and blood.
Yeah, yeah.
But, like, I would try it.
Yeah, I would definitely try it.
I would try it. I'd be like, geez, I masturbate every day. So, like, this would be nothing different for me.
Exactly.
I'm like, let's try this vacuum, this Hoover. Let's try this Hoover out.
Yeah, let's see how this feels.
Probably feels great.
Probably.
Honestly. Most of the sex toys always feel great.
They're obviously selling them still.
Let's be honest. Most of the sex toys feel better than an actual person.
Yeah. Fleshlight's not bad, bro.
Well, that's what I was saying. And for the females, too, they have that fucking magic wand or whatever, and they freak out. I'm like, there's no way a guy's doing that, apparently.
Yeah. We can't move our dick that fast.
Yeah, exactly.
Our dick doesn't vibrate.
Yeah. So it's like part of the thing. Like, but I don't think I could, like, have like an actual adult and be like,
yeah,
come on, baby, let's move into the living room or whatever, and like carry it. And it's like fucking those, because I'm talking the most expensive ones they're heavy, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
They're not easy to pick up and move around.
No, you can't just store that anywhere.
No, you have to throw it like and be like, Jesus, this is a fucking pain in the ass, to be honest with you. Just trying to fuck this thing.
Of course.
They don't fucking move around, like trying to change position. She's like, God damn it, bitch.
Yeah, like Jesus, bitch is
Almost
heavy.
like a dead body.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Maybe that's why they thought, they're like, what the fuck? Can't move this
Yeah,
thing.
maybe you're right. Maybe I'm wrong. But it's just funny that the sheriff was like, false alarm, not a dead body. It's a sex toy.
It's so wild, dude.
It's just funny to think about. Like there are actual people out there that fuck those every day.
Yeah.
And they're just like, oh, this feels so good, baby.
Yeah.
And like, it's nothing. It's a doll. It's a toy.
Yeah.
Jesus.
It's weird, man. Very weird.
When's the last time you fired up that fleshlight, bro? We talked about that in one episode.
Yeah, it's been a while. It's been a while. Just because, like you said,
I don't fucking use mine very often just because it's such a pain in the ass to clean
Yeah,
up.
you got to clean it, and
Yeah.
yeah, you know what I mean.
Yeah, you don't want to stick your dick into something that's dirty as fuck. And you're like, oh, fuck that.
Yeah,
Goddamn, get a fucking disease on your own server. Like, wait a minute, who's using this
Get
thing?
a fucking infection or whatever.
Like, who's using this thing? What the fuck besides me? The fuck's going on around here?
Yeah, exactly.
Anyways, all right, man, let's get the hell out of here.
Let's do it.
Really appreciate it. We touched 2 hours again because we're stupid, but that's what you
happens.
get. Happy Father's Day is what we'll say out there. Of course, this is going to come out on Tuesday on audio platforms, which is after Father's Day. But like I said, and Leaf said, Happy Father's Day to everybody out there. Tuesday, audio, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Amazon Music. You know the spiel. Everywhere you can go. Please leave us a review, though. If you listen on Spotify, there's a chance up at the top there. Hit 5 stars. And there's also a Q&A thing at the bottom now. You might see that. You'll
Yeah.
be like, what the fuck is that? It's actually a chance for you to fucking just say, how do you like the episode and blah, blah, blah. Apple Podcasts, as always, scroll to the very bottom. Hit 5 stars. There's a link. Write a review. Please do that. Write a review for us. Make it positive, please. We'll buy you a beer. If I see you out there and haven't done that yet, bullshit. I will. That's for sure. We both will. Please. Positive reviews. That'll help us more than you think, man. It'll get us in front of a lot more people. That's all I want to say. And I think Leaf's got something to say.
Yeah, we're out there on social media. You need to follow us on our social medias because then we post anytime we go live, post all kinds of stuff. That's on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok is at Eskimo Brothers Podcast. We're on Twitter, which is a different tag. It's at Eskimo Bros Pod. Had to change that up a little bit. But
Fucking character
go
limit.
follow us on social media. We post whenever we're going to go live. We post memes. We post all kinds of stuff. But most importantly, you'll know when we go live. We're on YouTube, like we said before. Go to YouTube. YouTube.com/ at Eskimo Brothers Podcast. You can watch the episode before we go live on Tuesdays. You can subscribe to our channel, please. That helps us out. We got 30 subscribers on YouTube. We want to get that number a lot higher, obviously. And you can watch past episodes. You can go back and watch all of them because they're under our live section when we go live. So go do that, man. Support the channel. Share, like, subscribe. Do all that good stuff.
He's right. Do it for us, please. We would really appreciate it.
We're coming up on 2 years of doing this.
100th episode's coming up, too.
Yeah. And we're trying to reel in a guest for that one.
Yeah, she'll be here.
She'll be here, bro.
Hope so.
We'll make it happen.
Half naked.
That was the requirement.
I'm kidding. I'm just fucking around. If you know me, you know I'm fucking around.
Yeah, no.
Good Lord, that's all we do around here. We just fuck around and have a good time.
We appreciate you guys out there listening, man. It's been a fucking ride, and we love it, and we're not going to stop.
No, hell no. This is too much fun, especially since the fact that, like, I mean, we're not that far away from football season kicking off with Thursday nights.
Dude, I watched one of our old Thursday night episodes earlier this week, and I was like, God, I can't wait for that. I mean, it was so much fun.
What's fun about that is we're not recording, so we just have a good time.
Yeah, it's fucking great.
Yeah. But we love it either way. We really appreciate everybody's support. We'll see you soon. As soon as next week with a new episode. And cheers, everybody.
Cheers. Happy Father's Day.
Yeah.
This has been another episode of the Eskimo Brothers Podcast. Thank you for listening, and be sure to follow or subscribe to the podcast on your favorite podcast streaming service. And until next time, remember, an Eskimo Brothers bond is worth more than gold.